What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for coming back to Cobra TV. This is supposed to be the Tuesday night subcast, but it's on Wednesday night because of my job. The job strikes again. Here I am doing it a day late. I was going to do it a day early, but we got an awesome show. We're going to be having Ray Rod on here to talk about all the stuff he's found in data mining, what his modding plans are going to be, and what he's done so far. I've seen some sneak peeks of what he's doing with clouds, and it's absolutely stunning what he's doing. And I'm sure it goes beyond that. But imagine what the game looks like now, and look at what Ray did with Atlas Rises. So imagine what he could do with next. So I can't wait to see that. I will see you guys on the other side of this intro, and we'll be right back.
You have tuned into Cobra TV, the only galactic radio station in the Euclid galaxy. This is a subcast. Join our Discord and wait in the room called Atlas 102.5 FM to be raptured. If you can't come on the show, leave Cobra's Speakpipe message. The link is below. We are sorry, no guests allowed tonight. Cobra is not trapped in the simulation with you. You are trapped in the simulation with Cobra. Join our cult. The Cult of the Atlas. The link is below. This is a subcast, and now, your host, Cobra.
What's going on, guys? As I said before, thank you for coming back. We got Ray Rod on the show tonight. We're also going to be talking about a racetrack that Razgul made in No Man's Sky, and it's really freaking awesome. We've got Infinite Lightning, Mr. Roboto saying hola, Bionic Gaming saying Cobra. We got Okami, Deep Thought. We got Sword, Dark Lord, Mofurky saying hello, everyone. We got Sword, Infinite Lightning, a little to the left, buddy. Bionic Gaming, Last Days of Earth. We got a lot of Cobras in here. Northern Queen, what is up, Northern Queen? Mr. Cobra, she says, how are you tonight? And also, yes, wait, where did that go? Okay. Message retracted by Northern Queen in the middle of me reading it. Thanks, Northern Queen. Hey, found a new way to troll Cobra. Get it, write a long text and delete it when I'm in the middle of it. No, I'm kidding. All right, I'm sure she's gonna. Maybe she didn't write that properly. Okay, so I want to go ahead real quick and draw our attention to this. Let me get this picture off the screen here. If I can find out where the picture is. It's bam right there. Okay, we got Ray Rod there in the private chat. But I want to go ahead and take a look at this all right, check this out, guys. Just for a minute here, just check this out. This is a racetrack made by Razgul with all the building pieces. All right, so that was pretty cool. That was from Razgul, as you can see him right here. Razgul at Razgul on Twitter, Razgoull, and he went ahead and he couldn't come on the show, he said, because there's a little bit of a language barrier. But I said, write what you would like me to portray to people, and I'll go ahead and read some of it. And so here's his introduction. We're going to go over this real quick, then we're going to get Ray Rod on the call here. But I thought, this was such a cool racetrack that he built, and I think he's just using regular building pieces. I'm not sure, but this is his introduction. I live in Quebec, Canada, and I'm part of the No Man's Sky DTC community, Deep Thought Collective, and NMSFR French. Plan details. My plan is to do multiplayer multi-exocraft race with pathways underground, on water, and in the air. Finishing all this with Racing Exo Bay if I could loop this all together. How I did this, I realized that the base limit gone, and next, we can use all the base materials to create tracks that can be long, big, wide enough for more than one player. Also, using more than one exocraft type inside the same race is a great way to add diversity and challenge. A great way to make the transition between the two types of exocrafts is to force the player to go through a door and let them see what's on the other side. It's like a surprising reward for being able to race this far. For the underground racing, the best trick is to use large base structures to create large tunnels. You've got a nice shaped tunnel after removing the base structures to secure the ground, and you can add wood or type of wall. This way, the ground will not try to reform and make bumps on the track. Best way to do it, he says, is there is no best way to do it. It's more like trial and error, using your imagination to create and test things. It sure is time consuming, and the only warning is if you mess up on the ground, you've got to move away and restart your track elsewhere. What do I think others could do? He says, this is the best part. By doing it myself, I realized other popular video game tracks can easily be done in No Man's Sky. Game like Super Mario Kart, F-Zero, even Wave Race. Ones can be recreated. Imagine a planet with a Mario Kart SNES tracks on it, made by multiple players. Imagine events and leaderboards. Maybe this is what Hello Games have for us in weekly events. Question mark. We must not forget that we saw what we saw in NMS Next reveal trailer. There was an exocraft custom painted on the track. Race GeoBay tracks will come in next update. We already got fast pad boost platform. Things might be easier for creating track later. Hello Games could also add items that can be patched while racing, giving you better traction control and destructive boost. So, We'll read some of this, more of this later, but just wanted to get some feedback, what you guys think. I think it's truly amazing what he did, and let me go ahead and get this off the screen. But I think it's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chats. Northern Queen, that is cool, but I wish exocrafts could go faster. I do too, and what a good segue, because I think that is a great question for Ray Rod. Ray Rod, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing well, Cobra. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to have you on the show tonight.
Oh, it's such a privilege, man. I'm glad that you have me here.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are super interested in picking your brain about, because we know that you, as soon as you got Next, you immediately started opening up the files and taking a look and seeing what was going on. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of interesting stuff that you would like to, talk about. And I also want to talk about what your plans are, if you're willing to. I mean, you could be cryptic about what you plan on for your future updates, or you could, be completely open about, what your plan is. But as far as Northern Queen here saying that she wishes the vehicles were faster, is that a thing that you could possibly fix in Next?
Oh yeah, it's something that I already did.
Sorry, you just made me choke on my coffee. Wait. You already fixed it.
Yeah, I have a vehicle overhaul.
There you go, Northern Queen. There you go, Northern Queen. I was not expecting that at all. All right. Well, awesome. Okay. Well, hold on. We'll open up that box right there of what you've done and what you're planning on doing. First, I want to know what the weird things are that you found. You've been showing some pictures in the secret. The chat that doesn't exist. You've been showing some things in there about I saw like an icon that said dog DDS. What is that, dude?
I have no idea, but there's a texture of a dog with glasses now in the files.
Right.
But there are a lot of there are a lot of interesting things that I have found though.
All right, tell. What are they?
Okay. So some of the interesting things that I've found in the new Next update so far, one of them being a new pipeline file relating to virtual reality. I wouldn't be surprised if we may be seeing VR make its way into the game someday, as Hello Games is aware of what people say and they listen to their community. There's new UI data and unfinished functions for weapon, ship, and vehicle customization. There's player character data providing room for extra NPC races to potentially be added. There's texture data for what appears to be community rewards. I would also like to say thank you to Hello Games for naming their functions within the global mbin files, as this really did seem intentional and it makes modding what are named globals a lot more convenient. Because in the past, those files required a lot of testing in which I would need to test with them through real-time hacking. Well, that is for those values that did not get loaded upon boot, to determine which value did what and how it affected the game, which at times could often be vague. Another benefit to their formerly unnamed functions now being named is that a lot of more things are visible and readable by humans that were formerly unknown. There is now data in reference to the infamous sandworms that is visible. However, it's possible that this was already present pre-Next, just not readable. Despite the articles where the appearance of sandworms not being a thing, I would personally still love to see them, even if they were just a rare planetary anomaly. Either way, No Man's Sky in the most recent Next update is a masterpiece in itself, in my honest opinion. And I look forward to sharing whatever fan content that I'm currently working on with anyone who might be interested as soon as it's ready.
Okay, so that's awesome, dude. You said that they named the files a particular way that makes it easier for you to mod.
Yeah, so there were these, like going back to what I was saying, there were global files and they had unnamed functions. These are different than the other files. Like these are global files that tend to affect pretty much all different aspects of the game, and the functions in them were unnamed and unknown. And we would have to just play a lot with them and test them and see how it affect the game, prior to determining, what did what. But on Next, it's like Hello Games went out of their way and just named all of them so that it's readable to the end user who is interested in modifying the game. And it really seems like it was intentional, because that's a lot of work to go through just to do that when they don't even need it on their part.
Wow. So you really think that they did that for the modding community, 100%?
Yeah, I actually believe that.
Okay. All right. Before Next, we're starting to refer to before this update is BN and AN, before Next and after Next. So BN, you did some amazing things with the biomes and stuff like that. That was like tens of thousands of biomes. What are your plans with Next?
Okay, so I can share a bit about the Next overhaul. Well, it's a lot to boil down, but I'll try. So it'll be an entire game overhaul, a multi-build hybrid of every release version of No Man's Sky, including a series of numerous mysterious pre-release builds, alongside over 18,000 unique handcrafted based off of concept art, yet fully procedural biomes, created and carefully implemented into the game, and also modernized for Next to ensure consistency while also keeping all of the Next content intact. I look at trailer footages, pre-release screenshots, sci-fi art, fan art, other concepts, and images outside of my house, and I replicate what I see in game. So the next version will consist of replicated trailer planets, off-the-record pre-release planets, and leaked footages, planets only found in screenshots or hard-to-find articles, all IGN footage planets, the PS4 RC1 build only accessible via Blu-ray when deleting all updates that I ported from the PS4 build that I decrypted, 2016 biomes, 2 alternate 2016 build biomes, Better World biomes content by my friend Templar Graphics with his permission, Foundation content, Pathfinder content, my custom Pathfinder content, Atlas Rises content, and all Next content. and about 18 to 20,000 other, different kind of planets environments that are not related to those things that I creatively made pre-Next that I'm now modernizing for Next and doing a fresh new take. When I began to work on the reboot a month before Next to my already existing fan project, I had this standard and general rule for myself for the new version that I'm working on as a priority that I'm not willing to bend. Every planet, every moment in game must look like a concept art, so that will still be the general rule for the next version, and to keep vanilla content and stuff possible and as a thing, but to make it prettier than it already is. And now that Next is released and it's absolutely gorgeous, I'm setting the standard higher for myself, alongside creating a new game inside of an existing game where it'll feel more like an addition to the game rather than a mod, while also being a multi-build hybrid, non-saturated, and mostly subtle, but at times not subtle at all. I've heard that this was already a reality on multiple accounts with Rayrod's overhaul in the past. However, every planet, even more so than before, will add even more variety. In fact, an infinite amount of variety this time, and unique vibes, feels to each individual planet and moment in game. And the new Next version will make all former versions of the fan project look insanely modest. Apart from that, now that I've ported all pre-Next content and adapted it to Next so that it'll feel like a part of the game, I'll work on expanding it and pushing the fan project and No Man's Sky further than it's ever been pushed before in its current state. But I'm not planning to call it overhaul this time, even though it essentially is an overhaul comprised of multiple overhauls to every aspect of the game, and additional creative ideas being fleshed out and implemented as I continue to work on developing the newer fan project custom build that I am doing. Unpacked, it's 11 gigabytes in size. What I am aiming for is an alternate universe in the style of the Portal trailer.
Good God, man. Do they let you outside? I don't.
Occasionally.
I don't even. He said occasionally. I don't even know where to start from all that. That was just like information overload. You said I heard in there somewhere, infinite possibilities for biomes.
Oh yeah, and apart from that, there'll also be infinite color variety as well. Despite the actual infinite variety of content in game and unique feelings and vibes and consistency throughout the game, in the universe as you explore, every moment will be unique and different. But for the colors, for the biomes, because I know that Hello Games has a different approach towards biome color variety. I mean, I like it and I can see why they took that approach, but I'm not really fond of all the watercolors being the same, for example, even though it's believable and it looks pretty. Right. For the color palettes, an example of something that I did, I was basically looking at real life environments or pictures, and I was creating multiple kinds of palettes for individual biomes. Like, for example, when I was working on the 2013 style swamp, I looked at real life swamp pictures of and basically converted those pictures into RGB color palettes, and I had several different grass palettes from swamps, several different swamp water palettes, several different sky palettes from swamp environments, and then I basically manifested that in game, and then I looked at a 2013 picture by Hello Games, and I basically recreated that planet that we've never had an opportunity to explore. Wow. And for the frozen biome, I had an actual ice water palette and ice that you could walk on top of as I was working on an Arctic style biome. But, apart from that, apart from the handcrafted, believable palettes per individual biome that I was working on, I actually have some other things that I did that that are generated with certain rules that will allow for an infinite amount of colors. And same thing with the atmospherics, and with atmospherics and skies and fog and visuals and environments replicated based off of pre-release screens and pictures and trailers and footages and different kinds of things and sci-fi book covers and stuff on Google. But I've also, what I would do is I would recreate these scenes and basically paint in the game like someone would do a Photoshop, but live in game through executable memory code. And after I got those consistent visuals, I would port them to an XML based template, and then I would rewrite that XML based template in Python, and then in Python coding I would add different rules to randomize certain components of those templates within a certain value range so that it would never appear wonky. So like different kinds of fog and sun and sky colors being generated. And I would have, I currently have about 4,600,000,000 different combinations of colors that are all consistent, that can also create different kinds of alienish environments and different kinds of color variety to work in coherence with the infinite biome and planetary variety. And it's going to make everything modest. And this was never released before in the old version, as I was still working on it.
Wow. So it's compared to before, is this definitely a lot easier for you to do? Or is it more complicated because you're dealing with a lot more options and possibilities?
Well, modding was never difficult for me with No Man's Sky. At times it can be tedious because it's a lot of work, and working with procedural generation can be extremely inconsistent at times, but I'm all about working at it until I get the proper balance for things, and I can ensure myself that things are the way that it's intended to be. Because, you know, I have ways of utilizing rules and creating my own rules in game where I don't even know what to expect, but I know to expect to not see what I don't want to see.
Right. Are you going to be able to? Is Next better suited to have like what you guys were doing at the very end? I think, or maybe I was just noticing it at the very end. But you guys are importing like ships from other games and things like that, different 3D objects. Are you guys going to be doing that with this one? And is it better suited for that?
It's definitely possible, but a lot of things change with how the models and geometrics work in the files. I have two friends, one of them being Monkey Man and another one being Greg. They're actually looking into it, and I think that they're almost done with updating the necessary tools for viewing the in-game models, and also the Blender sighted tool for creating custom models and importing them into the game, which people would use here and there for creating custom models and putting them in the game. So custom ships, I'm sure it'll be a thing again in time. In the meantime, I'm basically creating custom ships out of in-game assets and doing wild things with them, like the Oblivion style Sentinel drones that I did out of in-game assets.
Let me ask you, you just made me think of something when you say custom ships. Now, there's a leak that just like you could go to your go to the space station and go to the character customization and mess around with the character, people have been showing data mined images, and I don't even know, maybe this even came from you, of the same thing for your ship. Is that true?
Oh yes, that has to do with basically the new UI data for unfinished functions for weapon, ship, and vehicle customization that I was mentioning before. And by the looks of it, it looks like something that we're going to be eventually seeing. Perhaps when, I saw on Sean Murray's tweet, that after they get after they're done with the fixes and the most crucial kind of things that are needed, that they're going to get around to the fun stuff, and maybe that's some of it.
Have you got? Does it give you any of a clue or an idea what kind of customization the ships are going to have? Are we talking about just colors or wing placements, or what? Do you know what we're possibly facing here?
Well, I didn't get a good enough look at it. However, one thing I do know is that there are colors, and I would imagine that it would be ship parts, similar to how the character customization is.
Okay, all right, that's interesting. What is the? Can you? Before you were always able to tell us like sort of like things that could have been waiting for us for the next update because you would see some unfinished things. What's new that you've seen that just isn't in the game yet? Or have you had enough time to go through it all that well?
Well, yeah, like the textures for the community rewards, the unfinished functions for the customization, making it into the game. Sandworm data, but that was probably already there. Who knows? We might see it. And it's like the entire next build in itself, there's a lot of restrictions that have been removed internally that it's basically like the entire next update, like inside of the files, their structure, their hierarchy is like designed in a way for expansion, like ease of expansion. Whereas updating the game and adding more content to it will be like basically like more natural and more convenient for someone who likes to add to the game. Because me personally, I'm not a fan of removing content. I like to either fix or repair or improve content to to make it meet a certain standard instead of scrapping it. And I like to add existing content to an already existing game, which is why even in the fan project that I'm doing, it's intended to be an addition to the game and not a total replacement.
Right. So you can see that it's now designed so that it's more easily updated, easily whatever. I can't talk right now. I've got a blasting headache. But it's more easier to update, meaning they set it up very well for the weekly content and updates coming up.
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you think that they're at a point now where if they wanted to make major changes, would they have to do a reset? If it was major?
I mean, like, it really depends on what you change, because, like, if you alter biomes, for example, one small insignificant change can make a very significant change across the entire universe. So if someone alters biomes, it'll always do that. But if you alter things around biomes and stuff like that, then it won't do that. And there's ways of forcing biomes to look a particular way, like it's possible to do that, but that's used for other purposes and it has its benefits. It's just another method. But I mean, it seems like Hello Games is trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
At least within the patches, but other than that, I don't know. But one thing that I thought was a really great change on Hello Games' part was that you no longer fall underneath the map. If you spawn underneath the map due to changes in the terrain, you'll be forced on top of the map.
That is trust me, that's a good thing, because I've been stuck underneath there a few times, and I've cleverly gotten out a few times without having to reload a save. But that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
One more question before we start taking callers here to ask you, because I know a lot of people got some questions. PS4, are you still looking into that? What's the progress on that as far as modding?
I recently started working on the PlayStation 4 build again. I put it on hold because, I'm prioritizing PC first. One of the things I need to do before I start diving into fully customizing the PlayStation 4 build and porting my fan project to the PlayStation 4 build is I need to figure out what kind of PlayStation archive compression technique is being used on the PSArch files on there. Because what I need to do is I need to get my contents to match the identical file size that the PS4 is using inside of the PS4 build No Man's Sky file system. So after I get that figured out, I'll be able to do what I want with it. I already started debugging and memory hacking the PS4 build, and I have managed to alter certain things. But once I figure out, that last step, then I'll be able to do what I need to do. And eventually, I'll work on a end user friendly way of utilizing mods optionally on the PlayStation 4 build unofficially without needing to wait for something for that.
Without waiting to jailbreak it. Is that okay?
Yeah. It's not a jailbreak.
Okay, good. Because I'm an idiot. I would ruin anything I would have to try and jailbreak. That's what scares me about trying to mod on consoles. Okay, so Patreon supporters, the back door is open. If you would like to come on in and chat with me and Ray Rod, if you got some questions for Ray Rod, I saw some volcano and earthquake questions in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and ask that right away. And we've got Toy who's coming on. But real quick, have you seen any files, and I'm asking this for a friend, any files for earthquake or any type of weather events that we don't see in the game at the moment?
I have not seen any data for volcanoes. However, they did make major changes to the way that the weather works. Like, this really excites me. With weather, you can like they basically took a restriction off of that too. So you can have like a near infinite variety of different kinds of storms in the way that they function and act in game. And I plan to make use of that. I have not seen anything about earthquakes or volcanoes though. Even though Cyrus, he did take a picture of terrain that did look like a legitimate volcano in game. But who knows? Maybe we'll see like actual planetary events like that in the future.
Very awesome, dude. Yeah, I hope so too. We just got a whole gang joining us here all of a sudden. We've got Congo, we've got Semtex, Smurd, Snow Obsidian, and Toy. How you doing, guys?
Hello.
Good, pretty good.
So we.
Hello. I don't hear Cobra, by the way.
Same here.
Okay, all right.
I hear you.
Now can everybody hear me?
Now,
all right. I'm not the important one right now. The important one that you should be worrying about hearing is Ray Rod.
Yeah.
What's happening, Ray Rod?
Hey,
Ray Rod.
Hey,
The
nice to
legend,
meet
the myth.
Before we start taking some callers, guys, ask whatever you want away to Ray Rod, and I'll start looking for someone to rapture from the Atlas room.
I'd really like to ask Ray, what do you feel are the actual limits when it comes to placing bases on planets? What do you think would be your suggestion of how many there should be, or it would cause issues, kind of thing?
I'm not aware of server-sided issues that it could cause, but it's possible to make it where you can spawn any amount of bases on a planet.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, the restriction can be removed, but I'm not aware of what the side effects could be though.
Yeah, I would imagine it'd be pretty taxing on the engine, to be honest. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Hey, how about the VR support? How's that? You think that's going to come in the future?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat
you
that?
can hear me?
Oh, I hear you better now. Yeah.
Okay. You're the one that found the VR, right? The support?
Yes. In a VR file that, appeared. It's probably not finished yet, though.
So you think it'll come in the future? Like far future, near future?
Oh, yeah. They've had for example, they've had Xbox files, that have been, like, in the files since, like, the very first release. So I'm sure that, and now we finally have an Xbox build. So I'm assuming that now that VR files showed up, that this is something that they're considering.
There wasn't anything related to Switch, was there?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, man. Well, a guy can hope. Be a miracle.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, VR files weren't here until next.
Yep.
Yeah. Another really quick one, sorry, Ray. I've noticed in game that with the race initiators, you have the main one for the exograph, but there's also a second one that seems blacked out and is unobtainable currently to all of us. Have you any idea what that second race initiator is, and is it tied to the spaceships at all?
I'm not sure, sorry.
Oh, that's okay, bro. No problem. Thank you, though.
That's how you know you're getting 100% honesty, because if Ray Rod doesn't know, which is very rare, he's going to tell you he doesn't know. He's not going to make up something to hear himself talk. So, boom, right there, Ray Rod. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Ray Rod, do you think by chance, I mean, I know I'm probably this be overstepping as far as there being 16 players. Do you think they could actually go higher than 16 players at a time?
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I mean, like, it would be curious to see something like that happen, but
yeah.
I mean, like, it's been said that the reason why that, like, after a certain amount that there's orbs is because of a limitation, but I don't really know about that or some certain server-sided things. But one thing that I do plan on testing with is basically fusing the PS4 server with the PC server.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm going to try to attempt making a cross-platform play. I did that for something in the past with Mortal Kombat,
Really?
where I basically took control of GameSpy server and had.
Oh man.
I've been IGN GameSpy server, and I had PS4. I'm not PS4, PS3 players. Basically connecting with Xbox 360 players.
You know, if you keep this up, Ray Rod, you're going to be nicknamed the Atlas. You know that, right? You know, what a good civil, I don't know what you would say it, like victory for the travelers of No Man's Sky, for the one man Ray Rod who brought all of the communities together under one roof, under one sky. That would be amazing, dude. I mean, you can't be forgotten now, and if that were to happen, you definitely would never be forgotten.
So true. Would be amazing.
It would be pretty cool to play, you know, like, because you do know that the planets on the PS4 build and the PC build are exactly identical. Yeah. It's just a different
right, yeah. Yep, it's exactly the same.
It's pretty cool.
We're going to add our first guest here. I haven't talked to him for a while, so I can't wait to get him on. I'm sure he's going to have lots of strange questions for you, Ray Rod, so prepare. Tim, how you doing, buddy?
Well, hello.
Well, hello.
How's everybody?
Doing good, man. Doing good. We got Ray Rod on the show, dude.
Hey, Ray, what's up? I ain't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, nice to hear from you again. Nice to talk to you.
Yeah, I've been crazy busy.
Drunken Taco made assistant manager where he works at, so
yes,
super proud of you, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Rock
Assistant
on,
to
Taco!
the regional manager.
Shoot you.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's an office.
Hey, you give it.
That's an office joke.
Oh.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. So what's on your mind, Tim? How you doing, buddy? I've got a headache. I'm not myself tonight.
That's cool, man. There's a lot on my mind, man. I have had hardly no time to play this game, and it's killing
I feel
me.
you, buddy.
I still have no freighter, and that hurts. And I'd like to apologize to all of my my subscribers too, because I haven't had a chance to make a video or even like an update video. But I will tomorrow because I'm off, so I'll expect an update video tomorrow if I can't stream.
All right.
So it's crazy. They're even doing inventory at my store tonight as I speak, and luckily I don't have to be there.
That's right.
I'm home with you guys.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Wouldn't have it any other way, dude.
Finally. Finally. I missed you guys. Where have you been all my life?
I miss you too. You sound good, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you sound really good. So do you have any questions for Ray?
I do. Mainly regarding the whole PS4 build thing that we talked about. I hadn't had to listen, but I was curious if he's ever going to make that public or even make it secret or just put it out there some weird way so everybody on PS4 might be able to have an opportunity.
Well, when I get the fan project ported to the PS4, you know, I plan to creatively, you know, find ways to make that end user friendly. So, you know, basically installing the mod would be as simple as installing it through a USB.
Oh,
and
great.
Uninstalling the mod would be as simple as clicking a button in your PlayStation 4 menu.
Oh, wow. See, that's what I'm hoping for.
Hey, Ray Rod,
I want to see one of those giant creatures that are so big that if it jumped, it would float off into space.
Ray Rod, that you know, that sounds so amazing, dude. And you know, this guy does this stuff. I'm gonna say it, man. I think you got the Tyler Durden effect. I think you are up all day, all night doing this, and I think you barely sleep. I think you know, you don't get out that much, and I think you should. And I just want to thank you for the amount of work that you've done ever since the game is released, and even before releasing, you know, thinking and thought planning and what you're going to do, and everything that you've done all the way up to this, and now here you are working with no gain at all, trying to get people to be able to have these mods on PS4, and that's just truly amazing, dude. I just want to thank you.
And how? Yeah,
you know what I think is amazing, Cobra?
What's that?
That you're such an awesome person in an awesome community, and you help a lot of people, and I appreciate, you know, the opportunity to be here and to talk with everyone.
Yeah, buddy. I appreciate that, man. I want, and I know you're probably not going to like me bringing this up, but since you do throw so much time at this, do you have a Patreon?
I am almost done setting it up.
Okay. All right. When you get that set up, let me know so that way people can help you. Because whatever they can donate or throw the way. I mean, you're doing amazing work. So get it to me, and I'll retweet it. I'll help you put it out there. You deserve it, bud.
How quickly you adapted all this to Next is amazing too.
Yeah.
Oh. Thanks. Yeah, and Cobra, I appreciate that. What I've always gotten out of this was a better No Man's Sky experience, and that's always been enough for me. So I mean, any support, it's never needed, but it's always appreciated.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely.
Yeah, you do incredible work, Ray. I don't think you get anywhere near enough credit for what you do, and the amount of time you put in. It dwarfs the vast majority of people like myself that consider ourselves like avid players of the game, and you've put thousands of hours on beyond what I put in playing. So that's insane, man. Fair play to you, buddy. Hats off. Amazing work.
Hi, Simtek.
Thanks, man.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Let's see if we can rapture somebody else here real quick. Let's see. We got to get the whistle. Let's get the whistle in here.
Oh.
He's only good for the whistle. He's only good. He's only good for the whistle. Entering the room now, and Jimothy. What's up, buddy?
Two, baby.
Not much. I'm only here for the train whistle.
Yeah. No. You weren't supposed to hear that. No, you were. I'm just kidding with you, dude.
Yeah, actually, last time I thought you just didn't invite me back because I hurt your feelings because you raptured me and I didn't sound surprised and you commented on it. And I was like, you raptured me.
No, you literally sounded like we were Next had just been released, right? And like I'm waiting to hear something like, "I love this freaking game," and I invite you, and you're like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "You don't sound excited. What's wrong with you, buddy?"
I don't know.
All right, in my defense,
how you doing?
In my defense, I was up all night waiting for Next.
Oh,
so I was
true.
tired.
Very, very true. Very true. Jimothy, we got Ray Rod. Do you play on PS4 or PC? You play on PS4, right?
On PC.
Oh, your PC. I got Ray Rod here.
Yeah, I tried to install it. Ray Rod, I tried to install your mods and it broke.
Oh, no!
I lost my save.
Oh, controversy! Controversy!
No, I totally missed that, man. It was a sandwich.
Wait, what? Did he say he's eating a sandwich?
Ray's eating a sandwich.
Oh man, here we go. Okay, let's mark this down. So far, we got a sandwich on the list here. All right. Jimothy was saying that he had a problem had a problem putting your mod in.
Oh,
well, I think it was just that though. I think it was my issue. The issue was on my side putting the mod in. Somehow, I just corrupted my stuff and it wouldn't launch, and I had to delete my stuff, and I ended up with no save.
Oh, I see. So I'll write out a short tutorial after the stream.
All right, cool.
You know what you need to do, Ray Rod? You need to get a shirt, right? You just go to Teespring. It's real easy to set up the account. Because I would buy a shirt that said Ray Rod on the front, and on the back of it, it says there's a mod for that.
That's cool.
A shirt that says Ray Rod on the front, and on the back it says, "Sorry, I'm making a sandwich."
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he'll make a tutorial for you on that, on how to, I guess, get your save back.
No, it's like I already have this. I already have a new save. Like I installed it, I think, before, like midway through Atlas Rises, and by then I already had a save. So,
okay,
like that save is long gone. I wouldn't even bother trying to fix it.
All right. Tim, how has the buzz been going with No Man's Sky at GameStop? Have you been getting a lot more people coming in after it's been out?
Yes, and everybody that I talked into picking up the game before Next they were so skeptical, and all of them's come in. I'm like, so have you played it? You played it since next? Oh man, it's so good. You know what's funny? There's only one person that still hates it and still talks bad about it.
Your boss.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
He
played with me. He played with me, and Grammy even jumped in to try to help him to get the hermetic seal. He was like, "No, this shouldn't be this complicated. It should have a better tutorial to teach you how to get the hermetic seal." He backed out.
Dude, all you have to do is read the bottom right-hand screen.
Well, believe it or not, it didn't show the tutorial to get the hermetic seal for me either.
Bottom right-hand screen.
It just said you need the hermetic seal.
Yeah, no, early.
Just
tell how to do it.
Yeah.
Early in, it was totally bugged. Like all the tutorials were glitched.
Yeah, he refuses to go back. I'm like, dude, go back and do it. If worse comes to worse, if you can't figure it out, my file has the hermetic seal. I will give it to you, and then I'll walk you through it. No, it shouldn't be that crazy.
Look, just be like, when I was hired, I was vacuuming these floors. Moments after that, I was running the registers. Blink a couple months later, and I'm an assistant manager. Blink a couple months after that, I will be your boss.
That's
Well,
it.
actually, the funny part about it is back in the day, I worked there too, and whenever he was hired on, I was already there, and I'm the one that trained the fella. So I literally trained my boss.
Hey, Tim, you ought to get him a T-shirt and call it Easy Mode.
I thought about getting him one of the I've Seen Things shirts and just bringing it to work and giving it to him as a gift and be like, here you go, man. Which, are those still available, by the way, Cobra? Because I really like
Oh, yeah, they're still up there. But when he wears it, if he does end up wearing it, there's a link down below. If he does end up wearing it, whenever like cute girls come in or whatever, just point at the shirt without him knowing you're doing this, and point at him and point at the shirt and be like, no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Well, whenever I'll just point at the shirt and be like, at the I've Seen Things part, and then the first thing that pops into my mind is a copy of No Man's Sky being burnt collector's
That's
edition.
right, man. That's right. You'll have your justice one day.
Oh yeah, you still got those No Man's Sky flashbacks.
Yeah.
You're telling me, man. But between watching a collector's edition be burnt in a video compared to the purple umbrella, I mean, those two things really resonate in my mind. One's a beautiful memory, and one is like a horrible memory.
Guys, I want to go ahead and give a big shout out. I just got a message here. Zane's World. I do want to shout out. I am not the kind of guy that does tutorials or what do you call them, tips and tricks or things like that. I have no interest in doing things like that. I am a podcaster. I like playing around with Semtex and Sword and all those guys and having fun in the game and recording it. If you want good tips and tricks, Semtex is actually making some himself, which are amazing. And also Zane's World. Don't forget to check out Zane's World for all of your tutorial needs. And let me go ahead and put his link in the chat. He was in the chat here. I don't know if he still is.
Hey, I tried to play with Semtex while I was sober, but no. Gotta call you out again, Semtex. I love you to death. They gotta be mean.
I love you too, buddy. Yeah, I love you too.
And I was totally sober. I was waving at you. I was being nice. I was like, there you are. Wave at me.
Howdy folks, today we have the biggest bug fix patch to date, being No Man's Sky Net.
I'm sorry.
Yes, you did. You got out of your ship and waved at me, and then I got kicked.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Easy now. Easy.
Did you kick him?
I will smack you with an oxygen plant when I see you. What?
Semtex, did you kick him from the game?
I did.
Why?
Yeah, I do that to
Why?
absolutely everyone that
Why?
joins me in Sword when we're doing it, unless we've already pre-discussed people coming along.
Couple
I've
weeks-
said it
hold
before. I've
A
said it
couple weeks
before.
ago, I was hanging out in the public chat. Taco joins and he's all upset, and I'm like, "Oh, what's up?" He's like, "Oh, Semtex kicked me." I'm like, "Oh."
I don't have many chances to play. I've literally only played the game since Next came out like 3 or 4 times, and it's killing me just because I've been so busy.
Right. Yeah, I don't.
Which I'm not minding the busy because that's money that I didn't have before. But nonetheless,
Well, we will play together soon, Tim. Me and Sword are actually sorting out the Anubis Colony. So we're going to open the portal address there so everyone can come in, like build stuff and do all of that kind of thing. It will be soon.
If you don't, I've got this oxygen plant here, and I told you,
just uproot a lasher plant and just throw it at him.
Oh no, I can't do that, man. I got to do it with an oxygen plant that I've already picked. That way, it's like, oh, you gave me some. Oh, why did man? Come on.
Guys, we are rapturing Gray Talos to the SubCast chat. How you doing, Gray? He's gone. He's gone. Let's see if we can get him back in here.
Well, there you go.
Let's see if we can get him back in here. Move to SubCast. You have been re-raptured, Gray Talos.
You don't have a choice.
I think he's having...
There we go.
All right, Gray. What is going on, dude? How you doing, man? What's on your mind?
Not too much.
All right.
Sorry, I had to mute the podcast. I was on listening.
I'm like, I don't know where to go from here.
So do you have any questions for Rayrod? That's what she's...
Gray, what do you play on, PC or PS4? Or Xbox? PS4. Well, you're in luck because Rayrod is actually trying to get us our PS4s to have, our No Man's Skies on PS4 to have mod capabilities.
Yeah, I was just commenting in the other room about that. I was like, that is one thing I really wish that PS4 and Sony would release their stranglehold on, is like the mod community.
Well, here's the thing. He could actually, I think he's, I don't know if he wants to, I think he could say with confidence, it sounded like, that he can actually have us get the mods without jailbreaking our PS4s.
Yep. Oh, that would be beautiful.
To me,
it should be just like an install like thing over a flash drive.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. Yeah. So that's interesting, man.
Speak of which, I'll have to get a flash drive and send it to one of you people since I don't own a PC, and then you send it back to me with the mod once it's available. I will love you forever, and I won't smack you with an oxygen plant. I promise.
The only problem is we need to get your address, and once you get your address, we can find the closest GameStop to you, and we can find you there.
Well, that's fine. You think I'm going to do that over the SubCast, though? Be like, oh, yeah, by the way, my address is... Don't you dare. I will smack you with a stick.
Oh, I don't know if they're gonna get this. I should have brought this up at the very beginning. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but I do remember his daughter's name. He wanted me to give his daughter a shout out. Her name is Emma. They were watching together. I did not see the chat. I have got to do a better job of being able to pay attention to the chat. I'm doing so much, taking callers, trying to keep people active and engaged, and also not doing a good job at paying attention to the chat. And I feel absolutely horrible for missing Emma's. He wanted me to shout out Emma while she was watching. So this is a big shout out to you, Emma. It's so deep in the SubCast you probably won't hear it, but just in case, if anybody knows, get this message to. Gosh, I can't remember his name. But yeah, shout out to you, Emma. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Emma. We all love you.
So Gray, what would you like to see if we were able to have mods on PS4? Gray's
just some of the things that are just available on PC look like amazing. Like some of the mods that that Ray has done himself and everything just make it look 10 times better. Like some of the scale that he puts into it.
Okay. Wow,
I'm still holding out for these rideable space whales, Ray. Just saying.
That's it.
There is a Space Whales mod.
Rayrod still here, right?
Oh yeah, there's a Space Whale mod.
I want.
Is Rayrod still here?
Yeah, he's still here. Rayrod, you here?
Oh yeah, I'm here right now. Yeah.
What are you eating now? You're being quiet.
Yeah, what were you eating?
Honey bun.
Oh.
Hey, Rayrod.
Oh, go ahead.
The giant creatures that are so massive you're lucky to even put them in a picture. Will they be part of that mod for PS4?
Large creatures, like
the big ones, like the ones that look like they're breathing space air. or space void.
Are you referring to like whales or like the giant creatures that I have? Like, for example, like one of the Godzilla creatures I had.
Yeah, the Godzilla planet side creatures, the ones that you walk up on and you can probably see them for 20 miles over the horizon.
Yeah, definitely. They'll be a thing. They'll be a rare thing.
Yeah, I think I have a name for that type of fauna. You know how we have regular fauna, megafauna, and
Super
megafaunas. No,
And
that's
oh
actually
dear
not
God,
what I was gonna say. I was gonna say gigafauna. Because mega, goes. Well, I just go with mega, then giga.
Yeah. I think of megafauna and then,
Terrafauna.
oh dear God, what is that coming over the hill pond?
Oh, so something that I think might be necessary to mention, that mods with No Man's Sky are client-sided. So as long as 2 people or more are using the same mods, they'll have the same experience.
Really?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Hey,
Oh, cool.
you just pointed out something that might be funny for PlayStation users. If you're playing, like, say if I was playing with a friend and he didn't have your mod and I did, I'm like, oh my gosh, do you see this massive creature? Its head spans almost into space above the clouds. And then my friend just pops up and goes, are you kidding, man? This thing barely comes up to my ankles.
Oh yeah, so I think it'll be like a really interesting thing to explore unique worlds together in third person.
Yeah,
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Hey, Ray Rod, do you think we'll ever see a chance of the stars not being in skybox mode, like being able to actually go to a star?
I'm not sure, but there is like old footage. I can't tell if it's CGI, but there's like a lot of crazy things off the record footage that actually does look like a physical sun. I mean, I know that there used to be actual physical planetary rotation. I've said this before, but at 1 minute into the Infinite Worlds trailer, there is a planet rotating. And in IGN footage of Polari 5, when the user falls asleep at the monolith, when he wakes up, the planet is no longer positioned in the same spot. But right before release, Sean mentioned that it was confusing to play testers because of the different positioning of things, like going around planets. But I don't know, maybe we'll see such a thing refined and incorporated into the game officially. And there actually was also data for orbiting functions.
Wow, yeah, that's awesome.
Suns or stars are still skyboxes as of next, right? Has anybody tried flying into a star?
I'm not sure about next, but I know that pre-next, when you go far enough out into the void,
yeah,
game
you
will
end up
crash.
entering the Twilight Zone.
Things start going haywire.
I do have a quick question, Ray, in regard to Next as it is at the moment. Is it because there used to be a kind of a limit to the size of the aquatic animals, and I'm really interested to know if that has changed at all at the moment.
Okay, so I can name, I can point out some of the things in regard to ecology that has changed with Next. So even on Atlas Rises, there wasn't necessarily like a limit to the engine. However, there was a maximum size allowed to, for creatures to generate in game that was set by Hello Games. But if you have access to the files, like you can change that. Some of the things that changed on Next were creatures were actually scaled down in the ecology files, but there was a global file still allowing them to be large, in fact, larger than they were before. They reworked animations. They actually brought back some unused animations that I was hoping for, and they actually did that. They reworked animations. All of the ecology roles, like as far as player, predator, prey, those are the same. So not much of ecology has changed, but there are a lot of changes to creatures done outside of the files that handle how the ecology and their individual roles operate. And also that fiend creature, that that monster that was in the files before, it's now made its way into the game.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
So potentially, there is a possibility that I could find like a really large aquatic animal?
For underwater creatures, I would assume that underwater creatures could be large, but it won't be like anything like insanely large that you would be able to do with mods. Like with mods, you can have creatures like all the way to outer space. Not that it's an ideal thing to have, but you can do that. There's no limit.
Yeah. Oh, just let me know as soon as you're doing the mods for PS4, bro. I need to swim with alien whales. I really do.
Yeah, me too. I've seen whales before, but
Absolutely.
never matched. Usually, it's like weird Krampus-looking piranha fish that try to eat my face.
Actually, just a general question for next. Like this, I haven't seen it. I was wondering if anyone's seen it. I haven't seen any animals that have actually tried to hunt me down yet.
You know, that's a
Like,
good point.
yeah.
I have not seen one single aggressive animal towards me. Anybody else?
No, I was just
seems
thinking
like-
that today.
Atlas Rises, every planet I landed on, there was like some raptor-like creature just chasing me down. Now it's like there's animals that hunt other animals, but none of them actually hunt players.
It's like
If you
type
accidentally like mining shot or bolt caster an animal, it will sort of hunt you now. But
Maybe they didn't think it was nice having animals hunt you down and sentinels be the giant, biggest pricks in the universe.
Well, I actually had one specific experience with an animal hunting me. Now, granted, I stayed on this planet for well over an hour because I haven't played the game much since Next, and I literally stood on a hill and I took a screenshot. And while I was moving my camera around, I noticed that there was a carnivore watching me, and it said it was like a hunter and all that good stuff. I didn't think much of it because I had some friends join the game and they said, "Oh, it ran away." So I stayed on the planet. I was talking like on Facebook call at the time, and I was just hanging out watching the sunset and the sunrise. And it took about 30 minutes to an hour or so, but the thing came up and it finally did attack me. And I noticed it kept trying to, if I turned my camera in one direction, if I went into photo mode and turned around, it was behind me. And I didn't think nothing of it after a while. I figured it was just watching me from a distance, or maybe it was the coding. I don't know. But nonetheless, the thing did attack me, and I didn't provoke it, but it did indeed attack me. But it took a good long while. So maybe that's changed somehow. Maybe the timing on when it attacks, or maybe that's not always. I don't know.
You had an
experience
that wasn't
like
just regular that wasn't just regular like animal predator. Then that was like straight up they like stalked you, made sure you weren't looking before they attacked.
It stalked me. It legit stalked me. I posted a picture of it in the Facebook groups of whenever I found it in photo mode. It was looking right at me, and that was just me taking a picture of my character standing on a cliff looking at a sunset. And I found the thing staring at me, just moving my camera around the front. I'm like, hang on, what is that? But it was literally close to an hour after I took that picture and posted it that it was there. Somebody even joined my game and it ran away. But nonetheless, where I didn't leave the planet and was doing nothing on the planet, the thing eventually came after me.
Had to make sure there was no witnesses.
It just wanted a taco.
Who's that?
What's that?
Adam!
What's up?
Oh my God, Adam!
Hey.
I thought I recognized that sexy voice. What is going on, dude?
Oh dear God, what happened?
Not much, just chilling.
Adam, oh my
I've been
God.
here for about
Who was
for
that?
about 3 minutes. So I've just been sneaky. I snuck in.
Yeah, who in the heck was that?
It's Jimothy.
Oh.
Sorry, I'll fix my mic.
Okay.
Real quick, do you remember the giant dinosaur that was on an island just across from the beach from where I think you created a base? It was on one of your streams about a week or so ago. And it kept looking at you and growling and like snarling its teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Did that thing attack you, or did you
I don't
go
know.
look at
Zentry
it?
went across the water and just killed it before we had a chance to find out. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember that now. Yeah.
So I don't know what it would have done. I know that the other ones haven't had a problem with me on that planet, so maybe that one just didn't like us.
I've had a few threaten me, but I haven't had any attack me except that one little dinosaur-looking thing, and it wasn't that big. I mean, it was like a bird-faced velociraptor with a beak. But it took a good long while before it did attack me. So
right.
But it did happen. It did
Sorry
happen. say that in stone. It did happen eventually, but maybe it's because I was idle for so long. The game was like, you know what? We're going to kill this guy.
Sorry to derail the conversation. Is my microphone better? I accidentally tapped the gain dial and it made it really loud.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You're fine, man.
Much better.
100% perfect.
So I got a question for Ray Rod. He's still here, right? Ray Rod, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here. Hi.
Okay, so everybody in the chat, I hear this all the time since I've known you, since I've been on Cobra's channel. Everyone's like, you need to work for Hello Games. My question to you is, have you ever applied to work at Hello Games? Like, have you put in an application? Is this something you would consider?
I have not.
Why not? Like, why not?
I mean, it's something that I'm interested in, but like, you know, like the idea of like moving to Guildsford, that's like a big step. You know what I mean? But like, I mean, it's something that I'm considering. Like, at least, you know, like reaching out.
I would also be an advocate for you by saying, look at what you've done for the game, and everybody has been affected by it in a positive way all around the world from where you are. There is no need for you to move to Guildford, not in this day and age.
Yeah, everything with today's technology, you could just like email or Dropbox everything you needed. I mean, at the very least, I would apply, you know, just to see what would happen.
Yeah, you never know, dude.
They already know who you are.
Also, at the same time, Ray, if you were to move over to the UK, we could go and like hang out in a pub. There's always that as well, you know. There's
Don't trust
another
it.
reason.
Yeah, the benefit, man.
Don't
The
trust
benefit.
it.
You got SimTech.
Don't trust. Wow.
I don't know about that, man. Right, Rod.
You know that you'd come out for a beer with me if you were over here, Cobra. You know that.
Look at that. Yeah, of course I would.
SimTech sounds like Sean Murray. The other day I was at work, right?
Yeah.
And some guy came in, like I was working with. He looked like Sean Murray. Like he didn't sound like, he just looked like Sean Murray, like a younger Sean Murray. I'm like, this is weird. I was gonna ask him if he ever heard of No Man's Sky, but I was too scared. I was like, what if he is Sean Murray? So I'm just gonna continue to believe that I worked with Sean Murray. Okay, Sean, we're buddies now. All right. He hasn't came back since, but I'm pretty sure. I don't think I was like seeing things. It was pretty hot though, so who knows?
You said what? What was hot?
No.
I heard that completely wrong.
Wait, back up. I mainly work outside. It was like the weather was hot,
okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
It was.
It's no big deal.
Cobra.
Hey.
I make videos in my closet. I don't roll that way, bro.
It's okay.
All right, SubCast, take 2, action.
There you go. Thank you so much, Jimmy. And the whistle.
All right.
There we go. All right, here we go. Thank you guys for coming back to another live broadcast of Cobra TV. This is SubCast. Joining me, we have got everybody. How you guys doing?
Ignore the last 10 minutes.
I'm doing terrible.
Is somebody having a stroke?
I hope not. I'm still alive, right?
I think that might be Ray
Maybe.
tucking into some new kind of confection.
Was that Ray?
I've got a feeling.
Who was that?
Ray, are you alive?
Are you eating something new, Ray? What are you eating right now?
I'm just drinking iced
The
tea.
world wants to know.
I love it. Every time. There's always something new.
We've got a returning champion here coming on, guys. We have now raptured Forrest Gump. Forrest, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah,
All right.
Hey.
Hey, Cobra, how you doing?
I love it. I'm doing good, man.
I would like a box of oxygen.
Yes. You want to finish that, Tim?
I was just like quoting Forrest Gump / No Man's Sky. You know,
Is that the infamous Taco?
it might be.
He's awesome. I like him, and I like tacos too.
Oh, sweet Mother Mary and Joseph and Abraham Lincoln. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I ain't dead yet.
That's good.
Yeah,
I heard you
Cobra
got
got
some
some
baby.
questions for you, Gump.
Oh, he does. Oh,
No,
okay.
Nothing involving ping pong in China. You're good, brother.
Oh, okay. I got my extra light ping pong paddle. It's a lot of fun.
Forrest, I think Tim
Yeah.
is Lieutenant Dan.
Hey, I got both of my
Really?
legs. Don't curse me,
No,
Cobra.
that's what they call phantom legs.
Wow. That's it. Yeah, Tim can be Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that'd be cool. And we could play No Man's Sky, and you could watch me running the game. It'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, we ought to do that, Tim.
We will one day, my friend, and I will give you a box of chocolates, and you can talk about how your mother told you that saying all day long, and I will play a banjo in the background, and we will confuse everybody. How's that sound?
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Forrest Gump, do you have any questions for Ray Rod?
Ray Rod's on here?
Yeah, Ray Rod's on here, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I got a question.
Okay, go ahead. Ask Ray Rod a question.
Oh, I can now? I can. Okay. Ray Rod?
Hey, man.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I was just wondering, do you think there'd be any other kind of like planets other than just ring ones, like maybe some gas ones or something? No, not gas, like, from the buttocks, just regular gas ones.
Jesus. Not in the current game right now, but I had ideas for making gas planets. I did make one unintentionally in the past, but I want to make that an official feature.
Oh, wow. Awesome. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done asking my question.
Okay,
now.
okay, all right.
Okay.
We got. I want to get some. I want to get No Man's Sky Galaxy on here. Wow, what happened? He disappeared.
Cobra?
Who did that?
I did.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good. How
I
you
was getting ready
doing?
to rapture you, dude.
Yeah, I guess I just crossed the wires there.
Yeah. You read my mind.
Yeah.
What's on? Well, I can't read your mind. So what's on your mind?
Oh, yeah, no, nothing. Just been playing No Man's Sky, obviously, next, and just enjoying it very much.
Very good. Very good.
Very much. I had a question. I came to your planet using the portal.
Yeah.
But I think I wasn't able. That wasn't really the right way to do it because I don't think I could find your base. Don't you have? Is that different? It's different than being joining the game. No, is that
Well,
right?
are you? Were you in normal mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
Have you uploaded your
Yes.
base? Yet?
Yeah. How long ago was that?
Oh, I don't know. 2 days ago.
Yeah, I
guess?
uploaded it since then. Yeah. Yeah. So you should have been able to see it, and there's a whole bunch of other bases there too.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I came through the portal, so there was a portal, and I made my base like right by the portal. Is there more than one portal on a planet, or just one?
That I don't know. I can't tell you. I think as far as I know, there's only one.
Okay.
Ray Rod, do you know?
Wait, know what?
Do you know if there's multiple portals per planet?
I don't know, but I know the restriction can be removed.
Restriction? What restriction?
Like, are you referring to the ability to build portals on a planet?
No, the big portal, the one that comes with the game, not the terminus.
The actual portal. Yeah.
Oh, are you asking? I'm sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. Do you mean like
He's kind of asking like, and typically without modding or anything like that, what does the algorithm do for portals? Is there more than one on a planet?
In the base game, I mean,
I stumped him.
Like the way that portals generate, like there's like only, as far as I know, there's like only one. Well, there's only really like one portal style in the game being used right now. I mean, if you were to continue flying around the planet, I think there's a chance you might find more than
is portals.
I have found two on a planet before.
There you go.
Yeah, like
Ray, you're eating again, aren't you? You're eating something different. I can tell.
Yeah, eating jalapenos. But anyway, you can like.
What's that number 3?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but like if you were to fly around the planet, you could probably find another portal. Like, yeah, like so.
Yeah. I gotta check it again because I couldn't find your base, but I'll try again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think to add on to that though, I believe the portal address that you will have got will pop you out at the same portal that everyone else has used and the one that Cobra put up. So I don't think it would direct you to a different portal on the planet.
Right. I think
it should
so.
be
Yeah.
the one that Cobra put up. Yeah.
True.
Right.
Isn't there a way to one though? Like, can't you scan for a portal?
Yeah, using the monoliths, yeah, you can find them.
So I don't know if we're still. I mean, I heard some people talking about server issues the other day. Are we? Could we still be having the same server issues, like where we have to go through the portal twice? Is that, you think maybe that's what we're seeing here?
Quite possibly.
I don't know. I'll try it again tomorrow.
There's a possibility. I mean, this is just a speculation that out there, but there's a possibility there we might be actually finding a limit on how many people can see things built on a specific place per server.
I don't know.
Speculation.
I mean, I did see 2 other people, but they were only the orbs. They weren't actually players.
Have you got PlayStation Plus?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay.
Dennis in the chat. You know, we had to talk about the gas giants from Forrest Gump, and then the next thing Ray Rod's eating is jalapenos, and he says Ray Rod eating hot food to encourage the modding to create gas giants.
Hey, Ray Rod, do me a favor. Whenever those jalapenos kick in, put your mic down there, and we'll all know about it. Do a taco for me. Do a drunken taco for me, as far as that goes.
All right.
Just to try and help as well with the portal thing, what you might want to do is go back through the portal to where you originated from, call your freighter and go up, reload your save on your freighter, and then pop through the portal. It usually sparks an interaction with the server, so it should kick it up.
Okay. I'll definitely try that tomorrow.
Harris, did you get the information that I gave you for the winner?
Oh, did you send it? I'll check.
I sent it on, not from Relay, from the other Cobra TV.
From the Discord?
Yeah,
you mean?
Discord. On the other Cobra TV Discord username, not Relay.
Got it. All right, I'll check now.
Joining us now is Tyler Collins. Tyler, how you doing, buddy? Tyler's muted, so no, that's not it. He didn't unmute. We're also going to Salad Snake. Is that like
I'm here.
Snake, baby.
Tyler, how you doing, buddy?
That's what Solid Snake does whenever he's a vegan.
What's going on, Tyler? What's on your mind, man?
Man, a few days ago, I was starting to get to work on my big project that I've been working on in creative mode, and then I found a bug.
Uh-oh.
All right, boys, I'm back and with ice cream.
I found it, Cobra.
Oh, I like ice cream.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
My precious, I like ice cream.
Oh.
By the
Tyler
way,
can't. Tyler's talking about a bug, guys. What the heck, man?
Yeah. So you found a bug and then what?
So,
Like not like a real bug, like a bug in a game.
Yeah.
Like, what happened? It's like cliffhanger. We gotta know.
We got.
Well,
Listen.
I was waiting for you guys to be quiet. But
Sorry
I'm
about
not
that.
like that.
Yeah.
So I let you guys go on your little tangent, and so be it. Basically, the bug is, and you guys can probably go back through screenshots and look at my post there. When you place different pieces down, and it changes the terrain. If you save and come back to it, the dirt will have basically grown right back on top of it. Yeah, it's a pain.
Wasn't that mentioned as a bug fix in this new patch on experimental? Yeah. I think that's going to be fixed here as soon as they roll that out. Are you on PC or PS4?
PS4.
Okay, yeah. So hang tight. I think that's in the bug. I think that's in the patch notes.
For 1.55, possibly.
Yeah, it's the new one. They're gonna. It's in experimental right now.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, buddy.
I have a quick question. I'm a little behind on all the updates because I haven't had the opportunity. I had a problem involving a marker popping up for my base on PS4. Has that been patched? You build a base and you fly out in space and the marker's there?
Yeah, I believe that was addressed in the 1.53.
All right, thanks, Simtex, because I haven't had the opportunity to play it yet, but I just wanted to make sure. It actually erased my old base. Now I got to build it.
Every time someone asks about a bug, I want to get the sound bite from Tom Cruise and Vanilla Sky screaming tech support. Oh.
The biggest thing that I could not stand that basically I placed one of those little save items that you can just plop down wherever. I plopped it down inside the structure that I was building. You know, it had the roof on and everything. And I saved. Next day, came back to the game, and I was glitching through the roof. Could not get out for anything.
Well, that's not good.
That's how bad the bug is. Like, the dirt had pushed my character up. And like I said, on the Discord, you can actually go back and look. I posted a screenshot of what it looked like.
Just holding there a couple of days, man. I mean, they pushed it out to experimental right now. We know that it's going to take 2 to 4 days for Sony to cert the patch, and then that will hit, and that should solve all the issues with that. Just got to bear with it a little bit, guys. It's coming. It's coming. They are working their little fingers right to the bone. They really are. They're working so hard. They've got so much work out so far in such a short space of time. We just got to show a little bit of patience, and it will all be peachy.
What?
Incredible.
I wish they had added a little bit more lore into it for the players who have played, a long time. The veteran players is I don't think they really added any more story.
Oh no, they did. They added quite a bit.
They did.
There's definitely been lore. A bit more.
Where? From which part?
I'm not sure.
A lot of it comes from the hidden stuff.
I mean, don't give away a spoiler, but which part?
I'm not sure where the lore sits, but Greg Buchanan has been tweeting out about all of his newly added lore that he's put into the game. I myself have not had direct experience with it, but I do know that he's been tweeting that out quite a bit.
Okay.
Cobra, I have a question directly for you.
Yeah, buddy.
I can't remember the fellow's name, but the person not long before next release during Waking Titan Part 2 that he specialized in procedural cities. Do you think it's possible that somewhere out there is a procedural city that we haven't seen? What do you think he's doing for them right now? Speculation wise.
I think something like that they put in the patch notes. Like they if there was a city, they would have said.
About the cities. Here's what I think about the cities. I mean, as far as the things that I've seen people build, if we're building like 4 bases in close proximity together, the amount of things that I've seen, like if you take a look at Semtex's base, it's absolutely beautiful. And imagine if he keeps adding to that, and it's huge. And then some, Sword builds right next to him or in close proximity, and then another person builds. You come across something like that, you're coming across the city. So
that's true, but I mean, the guy specializes in procedural cities. Do you think it's possible that there's something in the game that just nobody's seen yet?
I don't. No.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not.
That could be 1.6.
Right.
So you think he's helping with the multiplayer aspect, letting everybody create together?
Well,
I think we're probably already seeing what Sam's put in with the procedural placements and everything of the terrain, the buildings.
Right,
all
exactly.
That kind of stuff. I think there's been such a huge.
And I think he also helped in revamping the building in No Man's Sky as well, making it more light and not as heavy. I want to give a shout out to Platitude Platypus for donating to the super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. I do appreciate that. What a co-bro. I think Sam Swain's, we're going to see his work actually come out more. I don't think we're going to see an update big enough for a reset for at least a year.
One more question for everybody here. Has anybody been to the center of Euclid Galaxy since next?
No, I have no. I don't think anybody. I'm sure somebody has.
No.
Nope.
Do you think there's a possibility that promise of there's something special at the center of the galaxy,
No,
something
people-
different than jumping to another galaxy?
Not here. Not here, but people have been to the center already. Like, just like with the sole purpose of getting out of the system, out of the galaxy before all the PvP and the random joining starts. Which, I mean, obviously they didn't know what they were doing, but like that now we know what PvP actually is, and that's like not really what we thought. But people have since then gone outside of Euclid, and it's the same
The special thing at the center of the galaxy has and always will be, and what it is it's the end of your journey. And not rushing it and not, getting there super quick, but journeying along the way, everything you come across, your misadventures, things that was hard, close calls, beautiful scenery, things like that. That's what is at the center, the end of your journey. Sean Murray a long time ago stated that, when he was pressured into a corner, what's at the center? He goes, okay, well, we'll say this. Some people will get to the center and they'll be able to put the gamepad down and say, bam, I beat it. While others will look at it and say, this is a new beginning, I can keep playing on. And
yeah, that's a good point.
And, I always speculated back then that it was a way into another galaxy. And that's, I think a lot of people, and the Cobra TV community at least, was because I made a video asking everyone what their idea was at the center of the galaxy. There were two big popular guesses. One was a way into another galaxy, which is what we got, and a lot of people guessed that as well. And the other was very popularly a mirror. Everyone would have been happy if it was just a mirror, so you can see what your character looked like.
A mirror that pulled you into it and launched you to the next galaxy.
Yeah, that'd be cool
just
too.
To show you who you are and then throw you back into the mix.
So I have a story. I have a cousin that when No Man's Sky first came out, I was showing him a little bit of it, and he had lack of interest. And then all of a sudden, like last Friday, he texted me and he's like, hey, did you know there was an update for No Man's Sky with multiplayer? And I was like, yeah, I knew that. And it led to us hopping on No Man's Sky and him joining my game and us just messing around, me showing him a few things. And then we ended up going into space and, he bought a new ship. He didn't have Rust Bucket, as you called it, Cobra.
I missed that.
He bought this really cool-looking fighter that had 2 side vertical wings and then a tail thing. And him and I went out, and we were flying around trying to shoot each other. And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Just complete nonsense and just, and now that they're patching the, terrain issue that I was talking about, him and I can have even more fun now. I'm so happy that they are patching the game as often as they are.
I am too, and there's another point to that I want to make about how we are all happy that that they're working hard and they're fixing all these problems. But I really, real quick, want to thank Lorigan for the donation into the super chat, saying, "Hi guys, I have had a break from No Man's Sky, trying to get my real life sorted out. Nice seeing regular patch fixes, though, for when I get back." Another positive comment about the patch fixes. You as well, just another positive comment, congratulating them on how hard they're working and noticing that. And what's really cool is in the community, not one person that I've seen, and I'm almost afraid to say this because I don't want to start someone then saying it, but no one has said, "Oh, they lied about the weekly updates and events," because we're way past that now. They said it was going to be a week after release. No one said that yet, and everyone is like extremely positive about how they're working hard and getting these bug fixes. And this next experimental patch that's in experimental branch fixes a crap ton of those bugs, guys. A crap ton.
How's the game selling? How's the game selling on Xbox? Is it? I don't have access to that.
I don't know. I haven't heard of sales.
No.
I don't know about everybody else, but where I'm at, we're sold out. Every time we get copies, we got people in. They're buying it.
But I mean, like the online chart. There's probably like a chart online.
I mean, if anyone would be a good source, it'd be Taco.
Right. At Taco, have you noticed an increase in PS4 sales too for it?
Yes, they even sent us new copies. The funny part is that kind of confuses me is I feel like there's a possibility that the cover art might change or new, but it hasn't yet. They're sending us back copies of the original, and we're selling them like crazy. We can't keep an Xbox copy in stock, and it's killing my boss, and that makes me so happy.
Jay laughed.
He's like, "No, Destiny. I wish you against this," and they're just like, "No, man, this is awesome, man. I've got so many people playing this on PlayStation and Xbox." And he just shakes his head, and then I step in and show him my Atlas Pass, and that's all I need.
I knew this was coming. Sooner or later. Jay laugh in the comment section says, "Cobra, can you set up a 2v2 PvP battle between YouTubers?"
I'd love to do that.
Sounds like a good idea.
I think it's about time to start that.
I could build the arena, Cobra. Honestly,
do it. Build it.
Let me do it.
Oh my gosh!
Do it.
No Man's Sky Beyond Thunderdome.
I like
Who's gonna be Tina Turner?
Yeah, we need Grammy's gonna have to be Tina Turner. She'll have to be the announcer.
That's the one-on-one.
Is Forrest Gump gonna be Master Blaster?
What's love got to do with it, right?
That's right.
Can do tag team.
Geckonator over there.
We'll get the contract in place, and Collins Construction will be over to where you're at and get the arena started.
Somebody will have to be like one team could be like a Viking and a small Gek, and that'll be Master Blaster.
Atlas Rise has got to do with it.
Hey,
we're
Cobra.
Yeah, buddy. You because we're in next, and you're still Atlas Rise. All right, ignore me.
What about a running competition? Let's do who can run the farthest.
A marathon.
Well, if I get tired, I'm just gonna shoot you and just say I won.
Okay. Well, at least I tried.
All right, so we're gonna need a good builder. We're gonna need a really good builder. Find a desert planet and build.
It doesn't have storms.
Build an arena. It doesn't have to look like Thunderdome. Maybe
I'm thinking more Coliseum.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't know. Once that's built, and once we could actually go there via the portal, and we actually can see it, then I'm down for something like that. I think that would be great. Somebody said 2 Gek in a cup. Wow, that's not good. That's not cool, dude. Matt, that's not cool. That's disgusting. Oh,
it was your decision to read it. It was your decision. On you, Cobra.
Wow. Cobra, why'd you have to read it?
I don't know. I just read it. Semtex.
Now visualize
I've got a lot to learn from Semtex. I've tried fooling him in his chat so many times, but he is really sharp on that.
Hey, Cobra.
Yeah, buddy.
Couple things. One, I tweeted a picture of me and a sentinel at one point.
What?
If you can find it.
What?
I tweeted a picture
Oh, you tweeted it.
Of No Man's Sky with me and a Sentinel. Do you have my Twitter, by the way?
I am not entirely sure. Are you Snow on there?
Snow Obsidian, yeah. Capital S. It's the same as my PSN, except the S is capitalized.
I don't see you on here. You're gonna have to tweet at me, dude.
Alright. How do I tweet at people? I don't know.
Dude, I
You have to get Twitter.
I got Twitter.
Create a new tweet.
It's like I got this Facebook. How do I tweet?
I sent it on.
You gotta get Twitter.
I sent it in the Cult of the Atlas Facebook page as well. A few people have seen that. I can resend it via Facebook DM if you want.
Cult of the Atlas. Let me see if I can find it here real quick.
It was like 6 days ago.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna just resend it to me.
Sure.
So funny story, guys.
Only
I was at
50,000
Goodwill the other day,
messages
right?
in.
And I was buying some video games, and there was like some Xbox 360 games. And the lady at the register, she was like an older lady, and she was trying to figure out like if there were CDs or like DVDs or games. And I was trying to explain there were video games, right? And she's like, "So there's CDs." I'm like, "Okay, sure, there's CDs." She was like, "Okay, so they're this price." So I ended up getting them cheaper. She's like, "Sorry, I don't know a lot about video games. I don't Wi-Fi." I'm like, "Oh, okay.
I don't Wi-Fi.
I don't Wi-Fi." I'm like, that is my new favorite saying. I don't
Put that on a
Wi-Fi.
t-shirt. I don't Wi-Fi.
I don't Wi-Fi. Sorry,
say I
guys.
don't
Wi-Fi.
Well, GameStop
Oh,
takes
man.
those CDs. Where was you at?
I was at Goodwill. Thrift store.
Oh, well.
That's a cool picture, Snow. I like that. He's coming after you. He's all red. He's all red, dude. And you're just sitting there like, what did I do?
And do you see the fauna by my feet?
Oh, I see it now. Yeah. Now we see what you did.
Is it a tiny little pony?
Is that a tiny little pony? If it is, it wasn't a multi-tool that killed it. That's why the Sentinel's so
Somebody actually
pissed.
donated.
Huh?
Somebody donated a My Little Pony like plush toy at my store because I work at a thrift
Yeah.
store. Somebody donated it, and I like punch it in the face and put it in a box and just walk away. I'm like, no.
Snow. What do you think about that, man? What are your feelings on that?
I did not hear a word you
You
just said.
said that he came across.
Probably a good thing.
Listen to me. He came across a My Little Pony, and he punched it in the face and shoved it in a box and walked away.
And my coworker just kind of looked at me, and I'm like, it deserved it.
Snow Obsidian has just left the building.
Uh-oh.
Snow?
I'm sorry.
I think he's
Snow's speechless.
I think he's
a tear just rolled down his
I
cheek.
think he's crocheting a noose for you.
No, I'm hissing.
Oh, he's hissing. Oh, I don't know what to say to that.
I have cats in my house. They will. I don't know what they'll do, but they'll do something to you.
On the bright side, Snow, I did keep a
guy really is
lunchbox.
Jesus.
It's a Hello Pony lunchbox. I did
Here we
keep
go
that,
again.
so it wasn't all a loss.
And I trust you on that.
No, I made it up. I'm just messing. I threw the lunchbox away too.
Oh, I don't even know how to go. I don't even know where to go from that conversation.
So how
It's
about
just
that No Man's
completely,
Sky, Cobra? How about
Exosuits.
No Man's Sky?
Exosuits, aren't they lovely?
Hey,
They're really shiny.
I got a Lasher Flint costume that's in the making, and I missed everything. So one of these days, you're going to see Taco standing there in a Lasher Plant costume, and I'm just going to be smacking my neighbor and probably getting beat up, to be honest, because he has no idea what's coming to him. So,
Taco, did you ever
look,
finish
everybody,
that
including myself.
cosplay? Did you ever
Well,
finish
you
that
can
suit
call
you
it
were making?
cosplay. I call it getting beat up by my neighbor. But nonetheless.
Yeah, you never made that. I'm very disappointed in you for not becoming a Lasher Plant, and not entering the cosplay contest.
No, I got all the pieces to it, but I didn't have the opportunity to make it. I got all the pieces to it right now, but I gotta smack my neighbor with it in his face while he's not paying attention and I got to have somebody in the background filming it. That way they just can film his reaction as he beats me up.
But that
I know that sounds crazy, but nonetheless, trust me, it's worth it.
what's worth it? It's not made yet.
Oh, no, don't. Oh, man, I will. Don't make me get back into the oxygen plant smacking somebody with all that thing.
All right. Well,
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You're gonna finally do the cosplay, and we're not gonna have any cosplay contests, and it's gonna be like some weird guy dressing up as a plant, beating his head against a wall. It's not gonna make any sense anymore.
Not against the wall. Not against the wall. It's going to be against an actual person. But
that's
person
assault.
Is not going to know it's
I
coming.
know, but you're gonna get arrested for something like that. I gotta, since we're live and we're in public, I gotta go ahead and advise against doing something like that to any other person.
No, it's okay. They're my neighbors. They do drugs. We're good.
just remember, if you've got any complaints, that's you send that to Cobra TV, spelled DRUNKENTAC.
Disclaimer: Cobra TV does not endorse any.
No, I've been planning this for years, man.
Thank you
I've
very
already got
much.
it planned out, and the opposite party already knows what's going to happen, but we're going to make it look legit. So don't fret, people. It's going to look legit, but nonetheless, it's going to be falsified, or I guess. I got all the parts. I just got to make it.
All right.
So here's an interesting idea.
Yes, sir.
If for the community events, you know how
It's over.
awesome, like totally.
Oh, you mean
blown away we would all be?
What?
What?
I know. I'm getting confused. Go ahead.
Is if Hello Games did a community event of a base build battle, basically, or a base build competition, and the Hello Games themselves come up to the stage and judge. How cool would that be?
Stream yet?
That would be really cool. J-Laugh.
Yeah.
Is that where you live?
What?
I'm just asking J-Laugh if that's where he lives. I live pretty close to that.
I live in Pennsylvania, so.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Area 51.
They kicked him out of there.
I live in the sky. I live in the sky where only the Pegasi can fly.
Pegasi? You mean Pegasus?
No.
Plural.
Plural.
Pegasus plural is Pegasi.
No.
Get your knowledge
It's not.
straight.
It's not. You know why? Because there's no such thing as a Pegasus, so there's no such thing as more than one Pegasus, so Pegasi is not even the right word for more than one Pegasus.
It's true.
What? I was about to look up. Hang on. My computer lagged out.
Don't look it up, man, because it's not even real.
Somebody watching football. I hear like
somebody's
football.
playing Madden.
There's sports
I
fans
am.
in the background.
I am. I'm playing Madden. Yep. Conga's playing Madden.
J-Laugh, we probably did meet.
We can hear.
Probably did meet. I went to. I don't even know if I should be doxing myself. No, I'm not.
Cobra plays Madden.
Yeah. Okay.
Cobra plays Madden.
No, I was playing Madden. I'm playing Madden right now.
SubCast, take 3, go.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Cobra, do you want to cancel your pre-order of No Man's Sky you didn't pick up for Madden?
Oh, you know what? You scared the crap out of me because I haven't picked up my Xbox copy yet. So I'm sitting there thinking like maybe you looked me up on your computer and found out that I didn't.
And you got Madden.
He's calling you out.
Madden. Oh, you football fan.
No, I didn't get Madden. I wouldn't even. I don't like sports games. I wouldn't even take it for free.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
All you have to do is wait a year and it's pretty much free. They sell it for $1. They can't give it away. At least with FIFA. I don't know about Madden, but FIFA, it's like it comes out the next year. It's like 25 cents a game.
It's not entirely free, even if it was given to you for free, because I have to spend calories to reach out and grab it, and I don't want to do that.
They need to make a ping pong game.
That's in a year.
I'd play that all day
I bet
long.
you would, Forrest. Jeez. All right. Well,
It is
Exosuit.
13 till.
Beautiful.
let's get Batman.
Is Ray
Batman's
Rod
on
still
here.
here?
Batman. What is up, Dick Bubbless? Buckless. Batman. We're just gonna Bubblets. That's right, Bubblets.
Take 4.
Take 4.
It's actually booblets.
Blue. Okay.
Booblets. Yeah, it's Polish and
Booblets?
German.
Like
That's a ton of
boobs.
Okay. Oh, for boobs.
boobs.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Booblets.
Yeah.
Who likes boobs? I'm confused.
You just call me Batman.
All right. Yeah. I noticed you changed your name on the YouTube too.
Yeah, I switched over because I was trying to switch around my email. I have 4 Gmail accounts. I have one for business, and I just got them switched up because I forget my passwords all the time because I don't write anything down.
Wow.
Yeah. So my Batman 131313 was going to my business accounts, and they're like, "Who the hell is this? And why are you trying to look at my credit cards?"
You should.
I'm Bruce.
Yeah. No. You should just look at him every time somebody says. Every time somebody asks you, like, "I'm Batman." Just every single time. Every single.
I'm Batman.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
This is real
Did you
life.
fumble
You
the
gotta-
ball,
you gotta be
Conga?
serious. You gotta be like,
No, I just got
"Who's
sacked.
Batman?"
Damn it. By the computer. Got sacked by the computer. Damn it.
I tried playing Madden on the PlayStation 1, except the disc didn't work,
Nerd.
so I just stopped. That was the last time I ever tried. The first and last time I tried playing Madden was on the PS1.
Well,
I
think Madden's a great game. I'm not saying it's not. I can't tell if it is or not because I despise all sports. I can't stand sports.
Hey.
So
I have
Equally
never
right.
been good at Madden. Ever.
I
I've never been good at Madden.
That love sports, so I just create 2 teams and let them fight against each other via computer without anybody playing it under Super Bowl mode, and I watch them fight. To
So
the
you
death.
watch a simulated football game from a computer.
That's beyond
I
boring.
watch simulation via PlayStation 4, and what's funny is people seriously get into it.
A simulated one?
Yeah.
Where you're not controlling
Kinda
either
odd.
team.
I had to do it tonight.
That's
Yeah,
horrible, dude. That's boring. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
hey, I get bored at work, man. Come on. I had 6 customers for 4 hours. I created this Madden thing, and every 30 minutes I was like, hey, who's winning between Green Bay and the Bears? Chicago Bears. Oh, Green Bay's winning. All right, here we go. I'm good with Green Bay, and I don't know who the hell's Green Bay.
I haven't.
That's kind of like when I used to go to the bar and not care about sports, and I'd be like, "I'm going to bet on that team."
Yeah,
And,
pretty much.
And my whoever I'm drinking with has to buy the round if my team wins, and if the other team wins, I buy the round.
Yeah, my problem
I don't
is
care.
none of this was real.
Well, sports is all horseshit, anyways.
We're all living in a simulation anyway.
I like No Man's Sky.
It's all a simulation.
That's right. Because light particles, they'll do something completely different when observed and then not observed.
Quantum physics, Cobra. You hit it right on
That's
the nose.
right.
Tachyons move faster than light particles anyway. Just saying.
They do here, not in other simulation.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a particle or. Well, good luck.
It's all a matter
heard
of perspective, really.
I think of you as a rare and unique element.
You're a Pegasus.
He's a Pegasi.
Oh, man. This subcast is right in the dumps.
I'm just lucky I ain't dead yet, so that's enough.
No,
for
we're
me.
all lucky, okay? We're all grateful. Grateful.
Well, that's what I tell people every day at work. They're just like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good. I ain't dead yet. How you doing today?"
You show up late for work. Taco, you're late. You're lucky I'm not dead. Okay.
Hey, I'm never late. I'm never late, son. I'm never late. I will smack you in the face. Oh, that's it. Cobra, you're on the list for getting smacked in the face with the oxygen
Great.
plant.
I made some other psycho's list now. Thanks.
Implied you should have implied you're on several lists.
Yes, I am.
I've got a feeling that you've got like this long host.
Content probably the dude that
You're on the
went
list
and
of like
scratched
every
out
one.
Murray for the butterflies.
Oh man.
Hey, did you notice that in the patch notes as well? They're actually reducing the time for the scanner, so you can now scan the butterflies. I'm so excited.
Oh, that's great, man, because that was like overkill.
Finally.
It
Yeah,
was.
I found that when you're scanning flying creatures, actually aiming at the ass is what gets it to trigger fastest.
Naturally.
Or just shooting them out of the sky
way-
and scanning the corpse
I don't
when
know.
it's on the floor. Not that I advocate killing digital animals.
Yeah, I saw I was watching one of your streams. You're like, I don't want to shoot you, but I will. And this is your last chance. Then you're like, oh, you're lucky. I didn't want to kill you.
That's right. It's all in the
Yeah.
name of science.
Mhm.
It's all in the name of science.
My favorite thing, and I'm actually doing it right now, is just discovering entire species on a planet.
It's amazing.
That's it.
More people should do it.
Yeah,
It's a
crazy
great way to discover the planet. Because you literally run around sometimes for an hour on foot without getting in your ship.
It's amazing, yeah.
My home planet, I scanned all but one species, and I spent like several hours in the one session just like scanning the entire planet, trying to make sure I got it. I couldn't find it anywhere. I head back to my base. It's just sitting in front of the door.
Yeah. But how much did you see of that planet trying to find that one thing? It was right in front of you the whole time.
A lot of snow. My planet is
Yeah.
not nice.
I was on one that I fell into a cave that I didn't know was there, and I was on the planet for literally 10 hours just walking around.
Oh.
And it was right in front of my front door.
Word of advice: never fly into caves. I know, like, it sounds cool. It sounds like a cool concept. Oh, you can fly through caves. Bad idea. I got wedged inside of one. My friend spent about an hour trying to use their terrain manipulator to dig me out.
Oh yeah, you were the one that me and Snow were trying to get out, right?
Damn it! No,
You don't even have to do that. All you got to do is dig yourself out of the ground and then spawn your ship.
you
on the
can't because you
surface.
can't land in a cave.
No, you can't. That's true.
No, Snow rescued
Some
you, dude.
caves.
You have to admit it.
It's not me. I'm not on
Good
PS4.
call.
You're not on PS4? Oh.
No. PC.
Oh.
I've got a feeling that this was probably a lesson that could have been learnt by watching one of your subcasts. Just saying.
Hey, Cobra,
I don't
I'm
go
gonna-
back and rewatch them, dude.
For a bit.
What? You're gonna go to bed?
Yeah, that's my problem
No, I'm
too.
gonna head off for a bit.
Watch my streams, and that's why.
For a bit? What'd you say?
Yeah, he's gonna go away and he'll come back later.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I actually may not come back, actually.
Ever again?
It's
I have no
game,
idea.
Ever again?
I hope you have
I'll see
all
you
your
next-
affairs in line.
What? Wait. Snow. What's the problem, man? What happened? What happened, man?
It's getting
Was it
late,
this?
and
Look,
I will see you guys in the next episode.
I don't really think that Adam actually punched
about the
the
Pegasus.
My Little Pony.
It was a made up story.
It was a made up story.
I made
Okay?
it up. It was all a
Look
ploy.
what you've done.
Why would you even? Why would you
not
tell that
bad.
story to Snow? Why would you make up that story? He hissed at you like a cat. People you don't normally
Well,
don't
it was
do that.
Somewhat true.
Hold on,
I
hold
did.
on, hold
And
okay,
now
okay.
he's mad,
I
and
didn't
now he's
punch
leaving.
it. I didn't punch it. I put it in a
Cobra.
box,
Yeah,
but I didn't
That's
punch
kind
it.
of a dick
It was
move.
half true.
But he just said the story in general, Cobra. You drew his attention.
What?
You like targeted.
Yeah,
He
him to tell the
specifically
story.
brought up the My Little Pony story for Snow.
But then Snow
How
missed
do you
it.
know? He never
missed it.
specified.
You went back.
We know Snow's a
I didn't
brony.
even know Snow was in the room. I didn't know
It's
Snow.
not-
was
I didn't
know
that.
I'll be a
Don't
brother.
attack
I'll
Cobra.
be
Get
a
body
Called it
part
out.
initiated.
Hold on. I didn't know that Cobras were able to get into an argument. I thought we were supposed to be a peaceful.
No, this, wait. This is all.
Do you watch any of the subcasts?
No burning bridges.
Wait, this is all. We're all just kidding. We're all just kidding. This is fake.
I know.
It's like
I'm
WWE.
totally serious
Except for
right
I think Snow is actually
Wait,
really upset.
WWE is real.
WWE is real, bro.
WWE
It's
is
real.
not real.
It's not real.
Oh,
What?
Oh my gosh.
Have you
Nice.
seen them get punched? Like,
killing us
they can be 5 feet away and still get hit.
Oh no.
Cobra, you gotta look at this one of two ways. Either you're ruining this for all of us, or you're wrong.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Okay?
He's ruining it.
Bronies,
I sell
bronies,
My
and
Little
ponies
Pony
and stuff
things.
like that are wonderful, and so is WWE, and it's not fake. It's all real. I have no
100%.
idea what 100%. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I have no idea how we got this far into it.
Next,
I thought we were talking about
Cobra, next you're going to be telling us all that Santa Claus doesn't exist. How dare you?
Santa Claus actually no. Santa Claus does exist. He does exist.
Maybe
The thing
watching.
is that Santa doesn't like cookies and milk. Santa exists, but he doesn't like cookies and milk. He likes chips and beer.
People, I'm confused.
Okay.
Have we made
Trust
like
me.
bronies mad? Like bronies mad? Have we made WWE people mad? I'm confused on where this conversation's going. How many people have we made mad tonight? And I love
All right,
you all.
boys. It's too late. We've already offended groups. We need to take 5. Take 5.
I haven't gotten
Wait, is this subcast take 6?
I got a question there. I got one question. Hey, Ray Rod.
Yeah. Hi.
What are you eating now?
Fine, but I'm about to bake some cookies.
Oh my god!
Ooh, I like
cookies.
Can you bring us
Rod,
cookies?
send me your address right now. Like, DM me on Discord. I'm coming.
That's great, Ron. I'm just going to say that there is a lady out there who loves No Man's Sky and loves food, and you're going to make such a good husband one day. Just got to put it out there.
He can be so fat by the end of the year.
I bought a Hello Kitty fidget spinner yesterday. But the thing is, I think it was a knockoff because like the paint's coming off, and I might get lead poisoning. I'm just saying.
How do you know the difference?
You're not
between
meant
a
to suck
knockoff
on
and
it, Adam. You're not meant to suck.
It was
on
only 20 cents. It was 20 cents, guys. How could I pass it up?
Can I talk to Snow?
At my store.
Can I talk to Snow for a second?
There's a lot
I want
of
to talk to
them.
Snow. Snow.
Sure.
Are you for real upset?
No.
Are you sure? Are you
No.
sure?
That's exactly what somebody who was upset would say.
What's wrong, buddy? What's wrong? What's wrong?
No, and saying that I'm not upset, or should I say yes?
No.
that I'm sure that
Tell
I'm
the
not
truth. Tell the
upset?
truth. Because if something overstepped the bounds or the lines, then yeah, we'll talk about it.
This is like real life. We don't want to be
Right,
assholes to
right.
anybody.
I
We
do
love
understand.
you. We love you. No.
I had a pretty good feeling that was made up.
Dang, I'm a sucky liar. I need to work on my
What?
lying skills.
What?
No, you guys said it was half true. No, it was half true. I didn't punch the thing. I just slightly set it into a box. And then I kind of threw the box on the truck. But I didn't punch it. No, it was all true.
Oh my god, just stop.
Stop
Just
it.
the parts where I lied.
Leave him
were
alone.
true.
Stop. Stop.
making it
Just
worse.
stop.
You're
Yeah,
making
you're
it
making it
worse.
completely freaking worse.
All right, boys. Take
Snow.
7.
Snow. I am sorry.
Ready,
Adam, you're
Taco didn't do
you're
it.
bad. All right, Snow. I'm sorry.
Cut.
We love you, Snow.
I love you, buddy. I do.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
We
By
love
the
you,
way,
so-
Barnes and Noble, I used to work there. They have really good deals on My Little Pony stuff. That's not even a joke. They actually do.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
by
work
the
there
way,
anymore. Fuck them.
I wanted to point out that Bane Blackguard is Santa Slay is actually pulled by My Little Ponies.
What? He said what?
Bane Blackguard said Santa Slay is actually pulled by My Little Ponies.
Probably. Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Santa's Sleigh is the name of my 48 slot hauler.
Wait, are you saying Santa slays or Santa slaves? What are you saying, actually?
His sleigh.
Slay.
Santa's
Oh,
sled.
Santa slay.
Sleigh.
Okay,
Yep,
okay.
sled.
All
Yep.
right. Whew. All right.
My freighter's name.
We're going to have to bring this
my
back. Snow, if anything did upset you tonight, I am extremely sorry. Adam was way out of line.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
No problem. I mean, I wasn't upset at all.
Okay.
I was just playing along.
Oh, okay,
I was
okay,
playing
okay.
along.
All right, all right. Adam, you
It's,
have to
you know,
be
it's
more
only good fun.
conscientious, though.
It wasn't me.
Everybody,
It wasn't me, Cobra.
I'm
It
gonna
wasn't
go ahead
me.
and head out. I love you
All right,
guys.
Tim.
I got a long day tomorrow.
All right, Tim. I'll see you, buddy.
I want to tell everybody I love you. Simtex, I mean, I got a little grudge against you for kicking me out, but I love you to death.
How
brother.
dare you, sir?
Hey, wait, Tim, what happened?
He got
Oh,
kicked out of
don't make me
Simtex
get
stream.
to like Simtex be kicking me. Oh no,
Wait,
I love him.
no.
I love
He
him.
kicked you.
My God.
He kicked you from where?
His stream.
Twice.
What?
Oh, he kicked me from.
Oh, oops! I just kicked him. He's gone. Oh, I love you, Tim. Go to bed.
Oh.
That's good.
my god.
I think he was about to say he physically came to his house and kicked him. Like, Semtex, he walked to his house just to kick
Oh
him
man,
and
that's.
left.
Hey, my little get legs would not take me that far. Okay, just
I love you, Tim. I love you. Man, I've had too much fun tonight. I think my headache is 100% gone now, and I'm left with all this energy that I should have had at the beginning of the stream, and I have it now at the end.
That's the 18 coffees she drank between then and now.
Yeah.
Cobra is
J-Love is asking
OG.
something. J-Love asks, can you catch us up on the My Little Pony backstory?
The guy you just heard talking, the very mysterious and weird internet voice there, he's a brony. He's a brony. He came out as a brony. He's very out in the open that he's brony. I don't know what that means. He loves to crochet. And no, I'm not making fun of him. He does like to crochet. And that's all I know about him. But yeah, I mean,
I know how to knit. Does that count?
what?
I know how to knit. Does that count?
Is it knitting, crocheting?
It's a good form.
No, knit crocheting is like.
What's the difference between knitting and crocheting?
Allow me.
Crocheting. Go ahead.
Okay, so you know how knitting takes needles, right? It takes 2 needles to knit, right?
Okay,
It does.
so it doesn't
Yeah.
crochet.
Here's the thing. Crocheting uses a small, single hook. They both use yarn, but it's different styles, and it looks slightly different, too.
What?
I love this shit.
What's the difference? I don't care what tool you're using. What's the difference in a crocheted thing and a knitted thing?
As far as I can see, the
knitting
crocheting has a
these
lot
on the
wider
side.
of a stitch, where knitting is very small and you can do like socks. You can't crochet a sock. I don't think. I don't know. My wife
It's
does
like
shit next to me.
it's like farming and cooking. Both involve food, but they're totally different things.
Different tools.
Right?
Thank
Right?
you.
Right? See, I got you, Snow. I got you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I've got to just
Question
say, this
though, question though,
conversation
what
is a
is-
roller coaster.
What is a brony? Is it just somebody that likes like My Little Pony?
I don't
Is
know.
that what
I
a
don't
brony
want to know
is?
what the answer to this is. I'm serious. I
basically
don't
a
want to
guy-
know what the answer of this is.
No, you're just afraid that you're a brony.
No,
Cobra.
no.
You're just
I don't
afraid
even
that
know
you
if
might
it's safe
be
to
one.
be said here because I.
It's totally.
All right. Go ahead.
Totally
Go ahead.
safe.
Then go ahead. Go ahead.
It's
Go ahead.
what it is.
It's a guy. It's a guy who likes My Little Pony. All right.
Done.
That's what
an
I
adult,
thought. That's
an
what I
adult
thought.
that likes My Little Pony.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, not an adult. It's got to be like a guy, right? Because a bro.
Well, I'd say
right? A brony.
Pegasus
there
is
are
a female
adult
version.
females that do too.
So not just a guy
Yeah,
who
yeah,
likes
yeah.
My Little Pony. It has to be a bro that likes My Little Pony.
Adult male,
Like,
yeah.
bro.
Very
Bro,
specific,
do you
yeah.
pony? I'm glad we cleared that up. I feel better. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. It was keeping me up, man. It was keeping me up.
Yeah, I've been up for 40
Really,
hours. just
it's
searching
not
for
any
answers.
different than somebody liking Pokemon as an adult.
Thank you. I like Pokemon.
Is there a special name for like Pokemon adult
Brokemon.
people?
Oh god.
Yeah, it's a Pokemon fan.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, Cobra.
Yeah.
You should have Snowman's guy?
More like bromance guy.
That's what I'm playing on this guy.
Oppressor 11.
Zane's World. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was. Zane's World. I don't want to open up that box for sure.
Every other
Toward
box.
the end of the show, we go off topic. We go off script. There is no script. We take the script, we burn it,
Yeah. Yeah.
and this is what happens.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oppressor 11 wanted to know if you could join.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. We're gonna be wrapping this up here real quick, but I'm gonna go ahead and get him in. Is he in the
Yes, he is.
Atlas chat? Yes, he is. He is. Oh, Suppressor, what is going on, buddy? Can you hear me? Oppressor. I said suppressor. Oh God.
Suppressor.
Oppressor. All right, let me hang up and come back.
Is off the hook.
yeah.
It's funny. I like that one. I like it.
Oppressor. Oh,
Hey, have I been
you've been raptured, buddy. How you doing, man?
Everyone's quiet.
Yeah, hold on. You did something. Now
Yeah, nothing's been going on here. We've been having a very completely normal subcast tonight.
Broman Central. Broman Central.
Broman Sky.
No, Broman Central.
That's not what happened. Hi, Oppressor.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. What's on your mind, buddy?
Oh man, I'm just getting back from a long day and ready to boot up some Next.
Yeah, that's cool, man. You know, that sounds like a, saying that to somebody outside of our community circle. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. About to boot up some Next. What's that mean?
What kind of drug is that? What kind of drug is that?
How do I get some of this next?
Yeah.
Yo, can I boot up some next to you guys?
My dealer is Sean Murray.
So, do you guys call it No Man's Sky, or do you just call it Next now, or is it
It's
kind of
just Next,
interchangeable?
I think.
You just call it Next.
I just call it N.
And I actually call it No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I call it No Man's Sky.
And if I'm referring to the update itself, then I call it the next update.
I wonder if the next update is going to be No Man's Sky after this.
Snow, you stop doing what you're doing. You're sending me pictures of ponies. What are you doing?
I'm not sending you a picture of a pony. I'm sending you a picture of an Alolan Vulpix. Thank you very much.
They have names.
Oh, jeez. Stop it.
What are they
What
sending
is
you,
this?
Cobra?
It's an Alolan Vulpix. Get your Pokemon
Oh, it's
straight.
Pokemon. Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you.
How'd you
This
get
is
Pokemon
not
confused
It's
with ponies?
adorable.
So my
Don't
brother
you
was
love
playing
them?
some
Wow.
Pokemon Go yesterday, and apparently there's a gym at Jimmy John's, which I thought was kind of funny. There's a gym at Jimmy John's.
Oh wait, yeah. Didn't they just get a huge update as well? Isn't there just Pokemon Next now?
I've never played Pokemon Go, so I'm not sure.
For
I
fuck's
thought
sake.
you were talking
Like
about
that was a joke,
Jimmy
but I'm
John's.
serious. They actually, I think they just have a huge update. Like, and then there's like trading in PvP and
Commander
stuff.
Klepto. Oh my God, the comments.
Also, I wanted to point out that Vulpix is not my design. I found someone. How do I say this? I looked up a Google image of that photo, so I'm recreating it with crochet.
Pornography.
Oh, actually, that's really cool.
What?
Somebody
What?
said pornography.
For your information, that is not a Brony picture. That is a Pokemon.
Ray Rod, you still there?
It looks like.
Yeah, I'm here.
I need to ask
So-
Ray
so-
Rod
I
a
got a
really
question
serious
for you. Serious
question.
question.
Jesus Christ.
Like, were you eating those jalapenos with anything, or were you just like eating them out of a jar, like as a
Who
snack?
eats jalapenos out of a jar? Why not just fresh jalapenos?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Straight off the branch, dude.
What were you doing?
Yeah, Ray Rod. Like, what were you like? Were you just chewing on a jalapeno, or like, give us a backstory? What was going on there?
Jalapeno and also a sandwich and iced tea, honey bun. I'm about to bake some cookies.
What flavor are the cookies you're baking? What is going to be in the cookies?
Asking an important question.
Chocolate chip.
The real
Yes!
question.
Okay.
I like
Thank you. All right.
Like I said, where you're at? Where are you at? I'm getting an Uber right now, and I'm gonna travel.
All right, we're
probably
moving the
gonna be a long
subcast
drive.
over to his house.
Ray Rod, he's like making next updates by day, baking cookies by night. He's a straight up G, bro.
You just turned
He's a
into
straight up
Martha
G.
Stewart in like 5 seconds.
He's a multi-talented.
Cooking with Coke.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Martha TV.
This
Cooking
is
with Ray Rod.
We're not even on the tracks anymore.
No.
So
Ray, are
it's-
you overhauling
hang on.
cookies
Let
soon?
me get crashed.
It's, yeah, we've crashed. We're like the characters in an episode of Lost.
I guess you could say this subcast is
Where's
going
Jack? He
off
was
the
hit us all.
rails.
There he is.
That was perfect timing.
Oh, the pun.
Oh,
everybody in the chat.
I waited about
post
an
your favorite
hour
kind of
just
cookie.
to
All right, guys. I think that's it. We got to close it down, man. I don't know what we're going to end up talking about next. That's
definitely not next.
I'm
not talking about next. That's for fucking sure.
I think we should have ended this like 30, 40 minutes ago.
Oh,
People are gonna watch this
on the
soon
YouTube
enough,
stream.
they're gonna think like,
we're just
What
cheated.
the-
We're such
Somebody's calling it Cobra Stewart.
Can I just really quickly shout out Taco on his channel? Like, he is going to bring a new video out tomorrow. Please, guys, go and check it out. Show that bro some love. He's doing some incredible things with his life, and they're very, very hard things to do.
Yeah.
So go and show him the love and support that Cobras do. Please.
Yep. For consolation, check out Tim, the Drunken Taco, on YouTube. Check out Semtex, the lovely man you just heard speaking right there. The guy needs a lot of Cobra support. He streams a lot, and he's got really awesome streams because I show up in there, and I shoot at him, and so. If you want to see him get assassinated, I'm going to be doing that a lot more to him. So subscribe to him to watch him die. All right, and we're gonna get those YouTuber versus YouTuber arenas built somehow. Or if you build one, let me know. Give me the portal address. We'll come check it out, and we'll see if we could start having these space gladiator matches between people. I think it'd be awesome.
You just gotta make up
one-on-one, right? It's me and you. One-on-one.
All right, you got it.
First fight.
Deal.
Deal,
bud.
The Gek versus the Gek versus the Traveler. Let's go.
Man.
Let's do this.
Team Gek.
Guys, we one more time. We got Zane's World in the chat for all of your tutorial and tips and tricks needs. He is absolutely amazing. Zane's World in the chat. Click on his name. Subscribe to him. And then we've got an amazing YouTubers everywhere. There's amazing YouTubers in the chat. So, like I said, we're all stars. We're all constellation. Reach out and connect those dots. Subscribe to everybody, and let's become the strongest community out there.
Real quick, Cobra, are you like working on any new videos? Like, what's coming out on your channel?
I'm going to be releasing
anything we should be looking out for?
Yeah, well, I'm going to be releasing a Gek hate crime video tomorrow.
Oh boy!
Whoa! Team Gek for life over here.
See, someone's got Sam Gek's back. That's good.
Sem Texas, me and you against the world, buddy.
But other than that,
Gek legs are tasty.
Other than that, no, that's it. That's pretty much it at the moment. But yeah. So
I'll definitely be watching that one.
Yeah, I win. I win because the Gek gives up.
You can't just spoil it like that, Cobra.
If you look at the comment section,
I mean, now no one's gonna watch
it. If you look at the comment section on that video, I think your maths is a little bit off.
No, I'm talking about when I was shooting you earlier today. You had salty Gek tears crying that, oh, you're shooting me, stop.
Hey, look, those salty Gek tears power my salty Gek exosuit, right?
The gladiator matches, though, I think they're gonna have to be melee majority. Like, I think there should just be melee only matches. That'd be awesome to see.
Yeah,
two people lunging at each other. With
That's not fair. He punches me in the head. I punch him in the ankle. How's
that's
that
right.
fair?
Yeah,
Like a whole
I take more damage. I take more damage away from him when I melee him, and he takes less damage when he melees me.
Well, I mean, you have an advantage. You could just duck under his punches.
Yeah. Or if I just wave, maybe I could just hold his head back.
Of terrain up.
I definitely think that the arenas, like, I've already got some ideas going through my head.
Awesome.
We have to get a contract written up.
You guys
with my
should like
apartment
use
before
the terrain manipulator and then like kind of build it up really high, and then the person who falls off is the loser.
This isn't no man's Fortnite.
Oh, guys, yeah, I want to talk about Zane's World's. He needs everybody's help. So, anybody that can help him, he's got something set up. If you go to my Twitter, you can find him there or follow him on here. Subscribe to him. But he's needing your help to look for procedural. He needs your the procedural tech data. So, if, whatever you can help submit any knowledge on that to him as much as possible, the quicker he could start coming out with tutorials and things like that. So he needs your help. I'm not sure if you got a video detailing that, Saints World. If not, it'd be cool to put out like a short video detailing that. But follow me on Twitter at XXXCobra. That's at XXXCobra, and you'll be able to see his tweet there. But that's a show, guys. As weird as it was, as odd as it was, I start
as entertaining as it was.
I started this stream off with a headache that was so bad that I haven't felt pain like that in a while, and it came out of nowhere, and now I don't have it. And this SubCast went into
probably just because of all the confusion. It's like I feel like the confusion may have numbed
You
it.
know what? That's probably what it was. That's probably what it was. Yeah, the massive confusion
Killed some of those brain cells.
Right. Thank you guys for coming on the show tonight. I appreciate it, guys.
Cobra, hang on 2 seconds. Just before you do,
yeah,
there is actually a link for that video that you just requested. So if you bear with me a second, I
For
will
Zane's World's
pop it into the
data
chat.
collection.
That's right.
His
yeah.
NSA
I
video.
will pop it. Yep.
Okay.
I will stick it straight into the
NSA
the YouTube chat right there.
Oh, you're gonna put in YouTube chat. Awesome.
There we go.
There you go, guys. Click that video.
There we go. It's in there.
And that is what Zane's World needs help with. So check it out, guys, and give him some help so we can get some awesome tutorials. That's it. That's all there is.
Remember, we are a constellation. Don't forget.
Weren't you gonna leave earlier?
Yeah.
What happened to you leaving?
Drawing attention
I am
to himself.
always here.
No, you were really upset earlier about something, weren't you? And we calmed you down.
No, I
Yeah,
wasn't.
we.
I was playing along.
Snow is just a better actor than we are.
Yeah, maybe
Cobra.
so. Maybe so. I think he's smarter than all of
just-
us.
He's doing this for the attention. He wants more time on the subcast. Actually, he should be the host. He should be the host.
Yeah, well, actually, yeah, you should be the host. Don't you? Didn't you do a Patreon to where you get to host one or write one or something?
I did a $10 pledge, which is the guest co-host.
Okay. Well, yeah, you talk you talk enough on the subcast. You probably already turned that one in, huh? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm 100% kidding, Snow. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Snow. Kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
From
So,
headache to
hey, no,
rude.
but seriously, we need to get together so we can do that.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
So bug me.
Guys, like the video, share the video, comment, tweet it, all that good stuff.
Thank you so much, Adam.
Be sure to tune in next week when we're all at Rerod's house.
And just remember, guys, keep calm and game on.
Game on.
That's right.
Like in fact, keep calm and game on, Adam.
Yeah,
one of
I didn't
the,
do it. What? What's up?
One of the people at the Great Jurassic Nomad race, the final race. Have you actually seen that?
I don't think so.
Well, either way, one of the hosts, I believe, said that I was in the final race and I was just I was going crazy, and the host said, just like Adam, keep calm and game on.
Nice.
Right, keep calm and game on. Yeah. And I was like, I'm trying.
Well,
But yeah, it was. I won.
Oh.
Yeah, if you go to my channel, the Geeky Pikachu, let me type it in the chat. And I have the entire stream.
Abstract, I thank you so much for that subscription at this very moment. That means you are a Cobra in the making for subscribing right now. I want to thank you so much, my dear friend, my new friend. Okay, thank you. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's alright. I have 2 streams. One of the Great Jurassic Nomad race, which is the big one. And then the final race, which is the race of me versus the winner of the previous race. So basically what happened, if you weren't aware, is that Great Jurassic Nomad race had 2 parts, race A and race B. I was winner of race B, and I was up against the winner of race A in the final race, and yes, I won the championship.
Congratulations, Snow. Well done. Yeah.
Yeah, and Semtex was there too.
I
well as Sword. Yes, you were there.
That's a show, guys. I will see you all in the next one, and I won't have a headache, and we'll start it off right and end it right. I love you guys. I'll see everybody.
One last thing, Cobra.
No.
Sorry, so sorry.
Jesus.
So you said that there was going to be a new schedule. There's a new schedule you want to plan for,
Yeah, buddy.
right? Do you want to announce that now?
No, not now. No.
Okay.
No, not.
That's a secret schedule. Nobody can know what it is.
Not yet.
It just
Not yet.
happens.
Not yet. It is.
Okay.
From now on, we no
You have to
longer
tune in next
announce
time,
the
guys. You got to tune in next time if you want to know.
Cliffhanger
Yeah,
ending.
on top of
You
Cliffhanger.
got to end it on that
All
cliffhanger.
right. No more
Exactly.
false finishes. I'll see you later, Cobros. Love you so much. Thank you for coming out to the show.
Bye,
Thank you
guys.
for
Have
watching,
a good night.
commenting.
Bye, Cobra.
Bye, Forrest Gump.
Geck Nation,
Take
Beck
care.
Nation.
No.
Turn it off.
I wanted to say Geck Nation, Best Nation, but I said Geck.